Or do you think you get them all?
There are definitely more.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm gonna have to talk to that mayor. We need to have more guards out here. If they want us to be providing our lovely wool to their town, they need to help guard us. I'm gonna talk to him.
Yeah.
But
Sounds like
I
a
got
plan.
things to do for now. I'll talk to him eventually.
Make sure the voice of the
We're
small folk is
mayors,
heard.
so maybe we can put in a word for you.
I would like that. That would be good.
I
Well,
don't know if you're aware, Mr. Farmer, but in order to provide wool for people, you have to actually shear your sheep, which you haven't been doing. So maybe I suggest you do that.
yeah, I'll get around to that. He looks a bit
Sir, what do
sheepish.
you do during the
Sheepish.
day?
Oh my
Don't
god.
talk to me.
And on that note, we leave.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, well,
Time to
thanks for all the
go.
help. And he kind of waves as you leave, thinking, and you see him going to the barn to get shears. He seems a changed man.
Let's go.
Oh,
We did something good.
you've made the world a better place.
All right, so are you headed back to Oakhurst
To
to talk
town.
to the mayor man?
That's
Yes.
my
Yeah.
vote.
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're all pretty. Yeah.
All right, yeah, you
Pretty
walk
okay
down
with
the
that
old
one.
dusty road, and it's uneventful, and you have once again gotten to the kind of the mayor's manor, as per se. Only stone house in the town.
Have they fixed the door?
Nope.
Okay, so I go to knock on the door, and so it's on a hinge that goes like
Yep,
180
yeah.
degrees, right? So I pick it up and smash it on the top part now.
Nice.
Make a strength check.
Okay, let's see. Where's my strength on
Yeah. I'm gonna get a drink real quick.
6.
6.
Yeah.
You're not as effective. That up kind of motion, it's a lot harder. It doesn't really work out.
Reason for drinks, Jake. I'm with you. Let's go.
All right,
Ready, set, go.
All right, they're getting drinks.
Is there any noticeable damage on the door, or is it,
Nope.
is it a crit fail?
It's not a crit fail, no. If he had crit failed, he would have ripped the knocker off of the door.
It was not cool as the last time I did it.
Yeah. So you even so, you do successfully knock on the door. And I'll give it 30 seconds for them to get their drinks in return.
Unacceptable.
Oh, Bill's fast as fuck.
We're waiting real time for the mayor to
Dude.
come get the door.
Yeah, this is like you're waiting outside the door right
Waiting
now.
outside the door, you know.
Yeah, it's again taking kind of some time.
He stopped at the bar.
I guess
on the way.
he's asleep.
Yeah.
Will, do you have a cooler in the garage?
Nope.
Damn.
Damn. One speedy
damn,
boy.
Just fast.
Gotta go.
I mean,
Yeah, Jake has to walk down to the first floor, so.
yeah, it's rough. Well, hold up. So, are we talking about how it?
Well, yeah. What are we gonna say to the mayor? Let's plan it
Yeah,
out.
you
before
can
we walk
plan
in.
it out before you go in. That's fine. You're still
I
waiting
mean-
at the door. You have knocked, but no one's answered.
So
You
we
haven't
gotta
been to
try
your
and
friends.
get him to get guards for the farmers, clearly. And then do we tell him about the Bellic thing, or do we kind of keep that to ourselves? We don't know if this mayor's in on it. I mean, the wealthy people have been buying the apples from him.
They've been buying the apples.
To be fair, they don't know. I guess they don't know it's from him. They just know it's from goblins who come from up the road.
He's tangentially related, though.
He
Good
is.
apples could also have underlying effects that are negative as well. So he
That's
could
true.
be in danger.
Maybe he needs more apples now.
Do we know
Or
that?
he becomes corrupted by eating the apples.
Did he confirm that he ate one?
Yeah, he said it was the best apple he's ever eaten. He's also
Okay.
eaten a bad apple,
Then he ate the bad one. Yeah,
which he
Yeah,
said made him quite
yeah.
sick.
a winter apple.
Yes.
I think we should let him know.
Personally, I agree.
Through his actions, I met the Billies, so
That's true.
I owe him one.
I don't know, because wasn't there something suspicious last time, as I was told from the other party, that they were somewhat suspicious of this mayor?
Personally, I was not suspicious of the mayor.
Hmm. Must have been a
Suspicious of the
different
mayor.
Must have been the
Superman.
winds.
And on that note,
All right, as Jake returns with a drink, the door opens to reveal, this time it's not the butler you had met previously, but is just the mayor, still in his bedclothes, but a different set of bedclothes than yesterday.
What time is it right
Rising.
now?
At this point, it would still be morning. It's not a
Okay.
super far walk, so it'd be, but I'd say like 10. You were up pretty late, so you slept in a little bit.
That is when my alarm goes off, so.
And he says, "You're back so soon. Have you any news?
Yeah, we have news about your sheep problem.
What's going on? What's going on? Come in." And he waves you in to the same sitting room that you had seen before. And gestures for you to sit.
Oh, we didn't have the presence of mind to bring the dead thing, did we?
I don't think we did.
I don't think.
No,
So.
it was
I
the
don't think anyone
farmer.
did. Yeah, you left it with the
Yeah.
farmer.
Man,
I'll
we're
be right
fucking-
back.
We're
And
fucking
then I run back.
All right, so yeah, he's like, come in, sit, and tell me everything that you've learned.
I mean,
Virion, you wanna take this?
Yeah, sure. So do we know the name of the farmer that we talked to? Does he have a name?
Did I give him a name?
Billy's dad.
He's
Billy's dad. Yeah, Billy's dad.
Billy Senior. We
Mm.
went over to
his
Billy
dad.
Senior's farm. We went over to Billy Senior's farm and we camped out there with his permission. And that night, a group of twig blights and
Nickel blights.
needle blights, which, if you don't know, they're very tree-like creatures, came and attacked the farm. After defeating the waves of them, you're welcome.
They're rather
Saving all
pokey.
the Billies.
Also, can I wash the blood out of my shirt in your sink?
He hesitates on that one. He's like, sure, and he kind of gestures towards there's like a small kitchen. If you would go like straight back from the sitting room.
Cool. I'm gonna go do that.
All right, enjoy washing your blood out of your shirt.
So we defeated them, and upon defeating them, we saved one of them alive, and through them came a voice, which called themselves Bellic.
He narrows his eyes when you say Bellic, and he is like, that guy. He remembers Bellic.
What do you remember about Bellic?
Can you tell us what you know about Bellic?
Bellic, I know that he went to the Sunless Citadel, and he similar to you, had many questions about it. He was wearing dark robes and really didn't want to talk much more other than about the Citadel. He did have questions about this, though, and he kind of goes to a shelf on the bookcase, and he pulls down kind of a smaller tome, and he hands it to you. And it's just like it's a kind of an encyclopedia or general knowledge of dragons and stuff like that, and monsters. And he says he was particularly curious about, and he kind of flips through the pages a little bit to find what's the name of the fucking dragon that's in the book. And it's Ashardalon. He was very curious about what was going on with this particular dragon. It's been long dead at this point. But I know there has been kind of whispers of still some followers of Ashardalon kind of through time now, but that's what he was mostly focused on. And maybe the Citadel is connected. I couldn't say for certain.
Wait, out of character, like, how do dragons work? You said, like, followers? Like, dragons have followers? They lead armies?
Not necessarily. It depends on the dragon, right? They're like sentient beings mostly for this one. So some will accrue like worshippers and cultists. There's a particularly large cult that you would all know about that is for Tiamat, which is a dragon that is stuck in hell and is trying to come back from hell.
That's a whole separate adventure.
That's a whole separate thing. But dragons can. What'd you say?
This dragon's name is
Charlatan?
A charlatan.
Are they wizards?
Some can cast spells, some don't cast spells. Like it depends on. It's usually color and age. But yeah.
Well, we have reason to believe that Bellic is producing these apples that the goblins have been selling.
And also the twig blights.
And also the twig blights. You didn't happen to have a the twig blight that I could. Where could I go look at one of these?
I'll be back.
I
I'll
cast
be back.
I cast prestidigitation to make an illusion of a twig blight in my hand.
In the
Freaking
meantime, I walk out and I'm walking back to the farm.
I'm gonna tell you, it's not a short walk. It would take you a 2-hour round trip.
No,
Oh,
someone
want to
join me?
Show him what it looks like.
I don't think we need to go back to the farm, honestly.
Yeah,
If you want to see it, you can go to the farm.
Yeah, say this is what it looks like. If you need it, go to the farm. It's there.
Okay.
I've really seen your house.
I do think we definitely made an oversight by not taking it with us, but
we can deal
Well,
with
the
that.
farmer needed his trophy.
But actually,
Food for the billies.
when you make the image, did you make
You want
the baby twig
Or
blight,
chick toys.
or did you make the needle?
Needle in one hand, twig blight in the other.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
wielding.
So when he sees the illusion, can everyone make a
Perception check?
insight check?
Insight check.
I'm not very wise.
Which dice is that? I'm sorry.
The D20, and then you'd add your insight modifier.
That's not great.
17.
17?
7.
6.
What is insight modifier?
7.
Yeah.
It's under skills.
Under skills, it's like 6 down, 7 down.
Yeah.
It's a wisdom save or wisdom
17.
modifier.
17?
Yeah,
Wait,
7.
You're in alphabetical
Did you say
order, by the
7,
way.
Nate? Okay. And then
If I
Will.
put a box on it, what does that mean?
I got 7.
7. Okay. So Shump and Zirion notice that at the image of the twig blights, he kind of noticeably pales when he sees them.
Have
And
you
he
seen
seems
these creatures before?
no, and that's all he says about it.
Okay.
He's like, no, I haven't seen them before, but those who you two who rolled higher can tell that he is not saying the whole truth.
Okay.
I lean over to Big Halthor and say he's bluffing.
He's
I hear that. Do I hear that?
I'm still washing out my shirt.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sitting
you
right
guys
about
are
now
really
and walk
good.
back in, just
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
rotating out as I go.
yeah. So I forgot you in the other room.
Who's the closest one to me? I lean over to Big Borealis and say he's bluffing.
Okay. Hold on. Let me see what I got here.
Yeah, we are suspicious of this man.
Yeah. I knew it.
Okay, I want to intimidate him into telling us. I can tell you're bullshitting. Just say what you know about it. We're trying to help the people of your town. The farmers are being harassed by these creatures.
All right, make an intimidation check.
I want to cast guidance on this check.
And I don't know how guidance works. Let me look at
You
guidance.
touch one willing creature. Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of its choice.
That's fine.
Okay.
You can
So
roll
just
the
an
dice. You can
extra
roll the die
D4?
before.
I got 22 total.
God
So yeah, kind of explain how you're intimidating. Are you just like yelling at him? Are you getting up in his face?
Yeah. I just kind of shouted at him like, "Hey, man, I know you're telling a lie. You got to be upfront with us. This is bullshit. We're trying to help you here."
He kind of cowers a little bit to that, and he's like, well, okay, just okay. No, none of you tell. This stays in here, okay? This building, this doesn't leave, okay? Right?
Fair enough.
He's like, well, we've been planting the seeds of those apples, and they've been growing to about 2 feet tall, 3 feet tall, and we had assumed that the goblins were taking the trees to keep their monopoly on the fruit economy, as you might imagine.
So your trees have been going missing, and you just assumed it was goblins?
I haven't seen a tree walk before. Were these trees walking? Like, how were they? What?
They're attacking.
Oh, okay.
One was walking, one was slithering.
This guy's a fucking dumbass.
All right. So he is visibly like he has sweated a little bit through his clothes at this point. He's like, but like this stays here because and he lowers.
If you don't want us to tell anybody, you're going to have to give all of the farmers your guards to to protect them from these things that you've set upon them.
No,
And you're gonna have to be totally cooperative with us in helping you solve this.
yeah.
I agree.
Actually,
Agreed, yeah.
make a perception check really quick.
D20 plus
D20.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Nice.
20, not nat.
Actually, 3.
13.
Wow.
Oh wait, no.
Flex.
Perception's wisdom.
7.
15.
I got 12.
No, it was actually 4.
Nice.
Oh.
All right, so
Oh,
everyone
I see.
who got above a 10 can kind of notice in the corner of this sitting room is like an old campaign poster that is outlining his plan to remove the monopoly of the apples by planting the seeds. So this is like his campaign promise of how he got reelected.
So his whole mayoral
Oh look, what is
campaign
that poster? What is that poster over there?
He looks at it and says, "So you can see why this needs to stay between the 7 of us."
Mm-hmm.
And when he says 7, he's like, "Oh God."
Look,
Hey, so
Mayor,
you've been eating these
we're gonna do
apples,
some of
isn't
your
that
dirty
right?
work, clean up your mistake to some extent, absolve some of your flaws, but don't you think our palms might do with some greasing in the meantime?
He make a persuasion with advantage.
I agree. I want some cash.
I just want the farmers to be protected.
But you would
Fight
be
the farmers,
unhappy
want
if
to
you
I
build
got
wouldn't be
cash.
mad at cash, but like
10.
You are good enough. He is
Nice.
like, I can see why incentive might be required. And here is what I think we shall do. He says, he looks at kind of the group of you all, and he goes back he's like, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. And he kind of walks off into a back room. You can hear him rummaging around a little bit, and he comes back with a small lockbox, which he opens and says, I can give you, and he's kind of counting, I'll give you 50 gold pieces as a group now. And if you were to perhaps take care of this, how do you say, Bellic problem for me, you could maybe expect something in the range of 250 gold pieces for the group. We give you a 50 in advance, 250 when you, maybe take care of old Bellic for me. So that we don't got these apples, and I don't got to explain to people like, oh, I guess the apples are gone. No worries. Guess we can't plant any.
there are
Mine
6
sounds
of
decent.
us.
Yeah.
There's 6 of us. Make it 60.
60 and then
Split it
240?
like
60?
Yeah, 60 and then 240. That
Okay.
sounds about right.
That's fine. And he pushes the 60 gold, and he's like, before he lets go, he's like, this is between us, right?
It's between
I
us,
would
but
pursue.
just so you know, if we're doing this for you, if you want us to come back with the job complete, you might want to outfit us with some armor at the local blacksmith.
I don't have
I'm sure you have sway around this town. You are the mayor.
I may have sway, but I can't force Rurik to give you stuff for free. He does run a business. Actual name in the book.
Fair enough.
Laney made the face because my first character was named Rurik.
But I'm sure you could give him something to incentivize a discount.
Well, it's not like I can run the other blacksmiths out of business. There's only one in this town.
Okay, fair enough. Give me the gold.
All right, and he pushes it and releases to let you collect your gold. There's 60 gold on the table. You can split it how you see fit.
So 10 each.
10 each.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like that's just simplest is 10 each.
Very well. And he's like, and remember, 240
I'm broke.
upon.
I want 15, boys. What do you mean? No, I'm
I'll
just
give you
kidding.
5.
I'm just kidding. I'll take 5.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't really want it.
You'll take
Well,
5.
you have it
Alright,
now.
well,
Wait, can I have your other 5?
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Really
free. You
fine.
all can fight for that. You show me one drink. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, if he only took 5 and the other 5 would just be split amongst us evenly. So you
Oh.
get 11.
I mean, if you
I will
want, I
sign
thought
off
you
on
guys
this.
could like fist fight for it or something. I thought that'd be more fun.
No.
But
Fist fight
anyway,
for it.
sorry,
No, can
Mr.
we arm
Mayor.
wrestle for it?
Oh god damn it.
Sure.
Sorry,
I mean,
Mr.
yeah,
Mayor.
you,
Getting
Sure,
really
who's-
let's arm
distracted.
wrestle.
in, how about you settle this arm wrestling disagreement outside of my lovely abode? I don't care what
But
you
it's
do.
so,
Who's
but it's so
86
nice
old?
in here.
And
All right,
remember,
fine.
240
Do you have any apples lying around?
proof of Bellic's death.
What would
I
you
won't-
consider proof?
I won't accept an illusion of Bellic's dead body this time.
It's just scalping?
I mean, you don't have to scalp him.
Scalping.
Find something that proves to
Just
me.
bring the whole head. Easy enough.
I mean, I would accept that.
Okay.
I at least remember enough of what he looks like to know.
And what does he look like?
Oh, he wore dark robes. He was a human man. Yeah,
Definitely not a
older
dragon, right?
and definitely. What'd you say?
Definitely not a dragon.
And didn't have wings, as far as I could tell.
Seems like it, right?
To put that in context, dragons can transform into humans from
Yeah.
time to time. But
As in everything, yeah.
yeah. So he's like, but yeah, 240 for whatever you think is enough. To prove to me that Bellic is say out of the picture, and for the 60 to keep quiet about this whole apple business. I think I heard someone ask if I have any apples right now.
Farmers, that's right.
what'd
Yeah,
you
that
say?
too.
What else?
Making sure you're providing guards to the farmers, and also tell me if you got apples on you right now.
Okay, I can. I'll talk to her. I guess I'll see what I can. I can probably spare some troops, at least to old Billy Senior's farm. I know he's on the outskirts there.
Alright, sounds good.
Just let you know, these creatures are deathly afraid of fire. So if you were to surround every property with torches and ensure that those torches stay lit, properties might be protected.
You know, you seem smart. If you ever need the job of a mayor's aide.
The unpaid internship.
Oh yeah,
of an
unpaid
American.
internship. Thank you.
Let's steal our party.
Step on my road to
Not
world
bad.
domination.
You seem quite wise, and
Like, oh, you guys go to the Citadel. I'm staying here.
I got a job.
I got a job. But yeah, and he also says, no, the apple was supposed to be coming here soon. If it's anything, they're not the same day every year, but about the height of midsummer, and we're still kind of in the early bits. I would guess in the next couple of weeks we'd be seeing an apple come up this way. So y'all have perfect timing here.
My professional
One last
opinion,
question,
I advise
Mayor.
you to
Yeah.
not
Oh,
plant the
what was
seeds
that, Borealis?
in the apple.
What do you know about the ongoing battle between the kobolds and the goblins?
I know little. There was some information gathered. I know you heard. All we know is that it's ongoing, and as far as we know, has not stopped at this point. No victor. That's all we really know.
Okay. There's yeah, but both are generally you don't want to deal with.
I certainly don't. But they do speak, so I guess you could try.
Right.
I'll
Well, I
take
know
them
the
on.
goblins are selling stuff in town, but no one's causing any trouble over here. I mean, they have a war going on just down the road.
I mean, it's miles up the road. I don't know. Or that Citadel. They've kept it mostly inside the
Police over
Citadel.
here.
I think they're fighting for control of that place.
Gotcha. All right, well, I guess we should make haste, be on our way. Do we have any other business here, you guys?
No, I agree. Let's
Oh,
get
we
out
could
of
have
this.
some arm wrestling, but
That's true.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
one-
we
Just
can do
split
that
the gold.
outside.
As your future advisor, I advise you fix the hole in your door. That's
The
it.
hole in my what? And so he is now perturbed and goes and checks out his door and is like, "You are good." Wow. Okay. You or a letter of recommendation from you could get a lucrative unpaid internship.
Lucrative.
Lucrative unpaid.
But he's like, well, I don't know if I have anything else for you here, but
I start to walk out the door.
All right. He's like,
Does
bye.
the campaign poster have the area where he planted the apples on it?
No, it was.
And are
You,
any of
you
the
could ask
apples?
him. You could ask him that. Where he
Okay.
particularly planted them. So yeah, I guess as you're heading out, you're like, where'd you plant those? He was like, well, I really thought it was gonna be grand. Right in the city center, I was gonna grow a beautiful apple tree. Put a couple down just in case there. But in the middle of the night, gone.
All of them?
All of them.
Yeah.
Nothing left.
How many did
On
you
one
plant?
night.
What was that?
How
On
many?
one night.
All in one night? Yep.
Wait, we took care of about 8, right? Out of character?
Yes.
So, yeah, Mayor, we killed 8 or so of the things. I don't know how many trees you planted, but you can probably cross that many off the list if they're not reproducing.
He looks still a little perturbed, even after 8. As I think he had mentioned earlier in the conversation, they had been doing this planting for years. They had done it with multiple apples over different years, and the trees had been disappearing. So, yes. But he's like, well, do you know that I have brave adventurers? Solve this problem for me. It's going to be great. It's going to be huge.
Yeah,
Yes,
hopefully
hey,
you know how many you
we,
planted. You can cross them off the list as they're accounted for. You'll
like,
know when
yeah.
you solve the problem.
You can hear him mumbling as you're like leaving and walking back in. He's like, I really need an aid.
Once
has
we're
no
outside
accountants.
away from the mayor, I say, hey guys, there might be an opportunity to get an army of goblins or kobolds to fight these trees if we need. Just FYI, throwing that out there in our back pocket. We
Well,
might want to make friends with at least one side there.
you're thinking big thoughts, man. I just want to have a drink. But one thing I was thinking was that that Zarian here could get us an inside scoop on the mayor's Apple operation by taking up this lucrative unpaid internship.
Lucrative unpaid internship.
Indeed.
All right, so
I want to figure out what's over at that Citadel.
I agree.
Oh,
I'd like
yeah.
to explore.
So who's
Let's
arm
take a walk.
wrestling? Who's arm
I will arm
wrestling?
wrestle. I will
God.
arm
With this
wrestle.
5 gold?
I'll arm wrestle.
Okay, yeah, fuck
I'll
it,
lose,
yeah.
but I'll do
Alright,
it.
I
so
have a
I'm
zero
just here to
strength.
watch. This is
How
I'll
many-
do it for the fun of it.
I don't
alright,
need
so
money.
bracket system.
Oh
I
my
think I'm
God.
top tier here because
It's
I
a
have
tournament.
17 in strength.
Pine Thistle versus Shump.
God.
What do I roll?
Shit.
And then Zirian versus Halthor.
What
Yep.
do I roll here?
D20 and then plus strength.
Strength.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Oh god, I got a 3.
got
Yeah,
a
your
19.
advantage is very narrow when you roll d20.
That's
Yeah.
brutal. I got like a 6.
You
got
lost
six.
to an otter.
Yeah, so you,
Damn, dude, the half orc
Bro.
lost to the otter.
the
Yeah,
otter,
keep that in
fighter.
mind.
Not fair.
yeah, Pine
A tiny
Thistle
paw.
grabs your finger.
My tiny paw.
Yeah, dude.
Just
Otter has pro strats.
All right, Zirian versus Halthor.
I got a 19.
Ooh,
I can't believe I got a 3.
Son of a bitch, I got a 17.
all right.
Your
What's the?
strength.
Is that with your modifier?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Zirian, after a hard-fought battle, slams Halthor's fist to the ground. And the finals,
All
Zirian versus Pine Thistle.
Damn it. The tallest and the shortest. Oh fuck.
Oh no. What'd y'all get?
I got a 3.
3.
I got a 2.
Oh my god.
My god.
Wow.
So now everyone just thinks I'm a weakling now.
Yeah. So somehow Zirian.
No, it's okay, Shump. I know you let me win.
Aw. All right.
I wanna think that they like made it look like a really hard fought battle because they both just couldn't push with any force at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, like after your first round, your
Yeah.
arms
Your
are
arms are
like
just
so
so
dead.
Yeah, yeah. They were fatigued.
My little paw, too worn out.
Too worn out. So sad. All right, so Zirian, I guess you get the 5
I get
gold.
the 5 gold, yeah.
All right.
So let's
go.
You're on your way to the Citadel now, or was there anything last you wanted to do?
I feel like we're on the way. Well,
Yeah,
do we want
let's
to
go.
stop for supplies at all with our money?
I guess you
We
can
got
get some
supplies already.
Yeah.
We did a
Yeah.
supply run once.
Okay.
What all was in the store that you did not buy?
the silk rope was the one thing.
So there was
Yeah, there was probably some more stuff in there I didn't
Mhm.
ask about. I just
Yeah.
got a tinderbox and some rope.
Yeah, there was rope, healing potions.
Oh, we did get the healing potion.
too.
There's like general adventuring gear, so like caltrops, climbing equipment, bags, knapsacks.
I think if we have each other's company, we'll be just fine.
Yeah.
All right.
We got
so
power.
y'all-
Wise
y'all-
words.
Yeah.
Wise
Y'all
words
headed
from
out?
a broke man.
Yeah,
All
he needs
right.
money.
Right.
Apparently, I don't. Johns
You
Hopkins
don't have any
pays me
equipment
nothing.
either.
Fucking stupid Johns Hopkins.
Okay, yeah, I
They
think I'm
pay
good in town.
this poor monk so little.
So sad. All right. So yeah,
Wait,
you are on the old road, and again,
Road
you
again.
you are walking down the old road. You pass the same farms that you had passed
What's up, Billy?
the first time. Yeah, Billy is out there. They yelling as you go by.
Are they sheared?
Half are.
Wait, don't sheep go
Oh,
by?
you got your
Don't
business.
sheep go
Yeah.
by?
They go by.
Yeah.
As you go by, they hype.
I run through and cast Prestidigitation again on each of the ones that are not
Oh my
sheared.
God.
They're still hype. And as you keep walking for a ways, and then as the farms kind of go away, it kind of turns into more rocky, hilly area. As you leave the fields and you keep going for a while, I'd say the total journey takes about an hour. When you reach a narrow ravine, and I will read to you a lovely passage from the book.
Ooh.
Yeah. The old road passes to the east of a narrow ravine. At the road's closest approach to the cleft, several broken pillars jut from the earth where the ravine widens. Two of the pillars stand straight, but most lean atop sloped earth. Others are broken, and several have apparently fallen into the dark depths. A few similar pillars are visible on the opposite side of the ravine. A sturdy, knotted rope is tied to one of the leaning pillars on the side of the ravine.
That's good.
So some more information about what you're seeing there. Is the ravine, like you're kind of coming up to it has started as you were going and has widened to this point, and you can see the rope hanging off of the pillars, some pillars and some other things there. But you can tell this goes on for like a ways, this ravine.
Can I
Down
try
in
and
it?
discern whether the rope has been there a while? Like, is there moisture trapped by the rope against the pillar?
The rope is in good condition. You would say it couldn't be longer than 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay, so it was not left by our original adventurers.
Unless I got the timing wrong. I don't think so, though.
And we can't see him. I look over and look at see how deep the ravine is.
So yeah, so you look down.
Structure in the ravine. Yeah, let's peek our heads over.
So yeah, are you looking down like for the knotted rope where the rope leads, or just the ravine itself?
I'm coming up to the side of it and putting my head over the edge.
I'm just looking at the ravine itself.
Cool. So you can see that it's like, maybe 30 to 40 feet deep at like to another level down, and then you can see it goes even farther down, almost inky blackness. It's so deep, you can't quite see any farther. Actually, that doesn't make too much sense. The sun's right above you. You can see it goes a ways farther down. It's significantly farther. You can see about 30, 40 feet. And then the rope you can see does lead to a kind of an outcropping on the side of the wall. About 40 feet down to that next level.
Still attached. We could climb down it.
I'm already testing the rope while you guys are looking at it. I'm just
Oh,
curious.
nice.
Just yanking on it.
It'll hold. It looks sturdy. There are no concerns of fraying or breakage on it. It is well
Should
tied.
we go down and see what's up?
Hey,
Do you guys believe this is the Sunless Citadel?
No.
Not yet. It's probably down there. This isn't the Citadel itself, because
the
there's sun
Citadel
here.
is sunless, exactly.
Yeah.
My man,
I
man with the words over here, the bard.
Want to note that you can see there is some kind of, it's half carved, half kind of just marked on there with, I don't know, a rock, a stick, some mud. some kind of they're dwarvish characters. Do any of you speak dwarvish, or can read
I
dwarvish?
speak Dwarvish.
Yeah,
What'd
we'll
you say?
comprehend languages.
I speak Dwarvish.
Okay, so you can.
I speak Dwarvish as well.
It's in dwarvish characters. Do you speak Goblin?
Oh shoot, Goblin is
No.
distinct from Orcish?
Yes.
Shoot, no, I don't.
Okay.
Does anybody have cats?
Will Boreal says comprehend languages.
Comprehend languages work for written stuff?
Yep.
Yep, okay.
Yeah.
So I'll do we
Is this
I'll take
spell
10 minutes to
ritual?
do that as a ritual.
Okay, yeah.
In
You
the
can wait the 10
meantime,
minutes.
I just rub my hands over the engraving because I'm curious.
Nice.
Yeah.
It feels nice.
Like a little
Cool
kid.
stone. So yeah, we'll fast forward the 10 minutes unless someone else wanted something to do in that time period.
I think we're
I'll
good.
just meditate for the 10 minutes.
Ooh,
We could do
big-
another
big study.
arm wrestling match.
All right, so yeah, so after you finish your spell, you can read on the wall. It's written in Goblin and Dwarvish that it's mostly just like keep out, stay away, trespassers are warned style kind of things. They just warnings for travelers who would be passing by.
Looks how long this lasts, just in case we go further.
What was that?
So I'm just gonna look up comprehend languages, how long it lasts. So guys, it's just basically don't go in. So should we go in?
I think that
Yeah,
means
let's
go
go in.
in.
Yeah, I mean,
In classic
we're
game
not
fashion.
stuck in here.
Oh, the classic human fashion. Classic human psychology.
All right. Are you just going to be taking the rope down, or are you going to try to climb down the wall?
How steep is the wall?
It's 90 degrees.
Very steep. Okay.
Like
I
20
think-
feet down.
Unless one of us is well equipped or has been raised on the mountains, should probably take the rope on the wall.
I was raised on the mountains, but I still think the rope's a better idea. You know,
Alright.
being raised on the mountains has taught me that when there's a rope available, you take it.
Well,
Pine.
I got
some
another
wisdom
rope
for
if we
me,
want to
thank
make
you.
one that we know is sturdy. So
Pine.
this one seems
You used
fine.
your levitation before. Is there any way for you to levitate down?
Oh my gosh.
A hacking feather fall.
Yeah. I don't think that's how Unseen Servant works, but
No, it would have to like hold me and climb.
Yeah.
I just
Based on something,
That was
right?
in character, guys.
yeah.
yeah. I could jump really good. I could do that. Do you want me to do that?
And break your legs. Jump 30 feet. All right, so yeah, I guess you're
Climb
taking.
down the rope.
Okay,
Yeah.
yep. Who's traveling first down the rope?
Me.
All right, no problems. You make it down.
Oh.
I'll follow down
Oh,
afterwards.
Yeah. You,
Guys,
So
you
you're-
see me? I'm down here. I'm down here.
so I guess you haven't made it all the way. I guess you're halfway
Alright.
down. Are people following as he's going on it, or are you watching?
No,
Tim
one at
go
a
through?
time, I think.
Yeah, one at a time.
Okay.
Once he's at the bottom,
I'm
Alright.
just yelling up at you guys.
Yeah.
Be quiet. We don't know what is down there.
What do you mean? I'm yelling. I can't hear you. What are you saying?
Goblins! There's
Say it louder.
goblins!
Oh yeah, is
Um,
everything echoing like a bitch?
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah.
I just give
Um,
up and let's start walking around.
All right, yeah. So I guess you the rest of you can come down. Yeah, any order in particular you care about, or are you just all gonna make your way down?
Wait, can we see the bottom?
Unless there's any issues on the way
You
down.
can see the bottom of this outcropping.
So like
and
where
then-
the rope hits the ground, we can see
Yep,
it from up
you can
top.
see that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like I'll go down.
All right.
Next
Gotta
is the
protect.
half orc.
Yeah,
down
half
there.
orc goes down.
Oh,
So yeah, I'll say there's nothing really eventful for this rope, so you can all make your way down at this point.
Okay.
okay.
If you're all planning to do that. So yeah, you make it down. And now that you're all here, nope, it's not on this map yet. We're almost to the map. So at this point, you are now on kind of a small outcropping jutting out from the wall. On the far end of it, away from where you had just descended, you can see kind of zigzagging staircases going down. You would guess maybe another 100 feet down into the chasm below. To give you kind of a gist of what it looks like, it's this top image where they kind of zigzag down into the abyss, like zig to each outcropping there. You also note that there is a small fire pit on the top level where you had just landed, and that's it. Yeah.
I checked
the
the
fire
warmth
pit
of the fire.
warm?
It's
Yeah.
it's just ash at this point. No logs, just ash.
Okay. No embers or anything.
Make a survival check. Whoever wants to check this out.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Me.
write it down.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Survival check. I want to check it out.
Survival, bro. 21.
4.
Oh, garbage.
Damn.
Hey.
I got a 5.
Okay. So 21, 4, 4, 5,
14.
14. All right. So Jexul and Zirian, in the ash, you can see that like
See, you
know
taught
that-
me that, Zirian. You taught me all this.
yeah. You can see that like there hasn't been a fire here in a long time. Just ash from old fires. But inside of there, you can see kind of small animal bones and a few spear tips that look like were made by goblins a long time ago, but don't look particularly effective anymore. The other thing you notice with that, is there are humanoid footprints that are about, as well as unusually large rat tracks.
That looks like giant rats.
Wow, crazy.
Did someone say giant rats? What did you
Yeah.
guys see?
Giant rat
It's
tracks.
me, I'm a giant rat.
Well,
You saw giant rat tracks? What else?
You were walking around here?
Just now.
Just some old spear tips from some old goblins
Yeah.
way back, hiding in the
That
ash.
makes sense.
may I ask, how do we
Animal
know,
bones.
out of character, how do we know that they're goblin made? Is it just like the design, like the creation, the way the spear tips are made?
Yeah, it'd be the size
Gotcha.
of the spear tips. It would be like how it's kind of crudely made, so you
It's
wouldn't.
called goblin anthropology.
Yeah, goblin. yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
expert.
Yeah,
I
dude.
would know goblin
Um,
anthropology.
Yeah, it also would become for like your background knowledge of seeing these things before, and that's kind of what the survival check is testing. All right, so there's the fire pit and some stairs. That's all there really is.
So, hey guys, if we're going down these stairs and we're worried about goblins, is our plan going to be to talk to them? Because we should have a face go first. If not, let's just send
A face.
If we're not,
Jump-
I'll
jump
sneak
can
Jump
down
can lead the
first.
way, or we can have some sneaky boys go down. Halthor, if you want to, feel free.
I think that if we decide to interact with the goblins in a friendly manner, I should not be there. They are fighting dragonkin-like beings, and I am a dragonkin.
Okay, so we're naturally sided towards the kobolds. Screw it, let's
Yeah.
kill the goblins and go with the kobolds. They'll like us.
Wait, hold on.
I
We're
love
making
this-
this decision before meeting either of them. I disagree.
like-
Let's calm down here.
Well, the goblins are the ones making the fruit.
I mean, hey
They're
man,
the
maybe,
ones
what if I want some
delivering the
fruit,
fruit.
bro?
Fair
I
enough,
like
thank
apples
you.
too. Okay.
Okay, well, let's meet them first, and then we can
Let's
decide if we
talk
want
to
to
'em.
kill them.
Yeah, I think we survey
think-
survey the two groups if we get to talk to them. Who knows? They might not even let us talk to them in a friendly way. We'll
I
see.
think we should be
But
wary about
peace,
choosing
man.
a side.
They beware, stay out, so they might not want people down here.
Yeah, well,
Am,
that's okay.
am I frozen on your guys' screen, or is
No,
that just?
you're
Oh, that's
chilling.
interesting.
You're chilling.
My
The stream
your
ended.
maps is gone.
oh, did maps just freeze?
Maps just did.
It's
Yeah,
back.
that's what
It's
happened.
back.
I was like,
it's
That's
back.
Something got messed up with the maps.
It's back.
Is it
There's-
streaming? No.
Nah.
No, I worked so hard.
That's
all
all
right.
right.
Go live.
I say a prayer for you.
No, please.
We're back. Nope. Stop. Don't move.
Yeah.
Stop.
There
Sing
we
a song,
go.
a tale, while I play my flute.
Great. All right. So yeah, stairs. What y'all doing?
I believe we should stick together at this time.
Yep, no splitting up.
Agreed.
How dark is it below?
Doesn't matter, we got dark vision. But that's true. I mean,
It is.
goblins do too, though.
It's still daytime. So you can see. Like there isn't too much concern for sight at this point.
Okay, cool.
Let's proceed.
All right.
Wait.
Nope. What's up?
Is there any wood left in the fire pit at all? Is it all just ash?
Just ash.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're good then.
All right, we're taking a
Some of
kill
the
on
ash,
sight
rub
while
it on my
sneak towards
face.
goblins.
No.
No.
Alright.
We'll
Okay.
try to interact with them in a peaceful way.
Well, then I'm going last.
All right then.
All right,
I'll go
so
up front because I got like good persuasion stuff.
I will
Yeah.
stay
Alright.
near. I will stay
Not to
near the
metagame.
being as I'm
Apologies.
half orc.
that's all good.
I will walk second because I'm cute.
All right, so you descend down the stairs. They're about 5 foot wide, so one person at a time. It's not really kind of dangerous to go down the stairs, but you keep going down for a while. And as you kind of get closer and closer to the bottom, a fortress kind of emerges from there. You can start getting better pictures. You can see there's something down there before, but now you can get a real picture of what's down there. It's a subterranean citadel.
Ooh.
It seems impressive, but long, long forgotten, buried in the bottom of this ravine. All the windows are lightless, and the towers are just kind of leaning kind of haphazardly, where it's in kind of disarray at this point. It is quiet. You're not really hearing anything from the citadel itself. And as you kind of get closer down, a cold breeze kind of brushes up and hits all of you, and you all smell kind of a faint trace of rot. But yeah, so you have one more staircase to officially go down into the citadel.
All right. Well, this is
Hmm.
a pretty place. Too bad it's stunk up by this smell of rotting flesh.
I wonder where that.
Do we know it's rotting
smell
flesh?
comes
It
from.
does. We don't know it's flesh, but it's definitely rotting.
Definitely some rot.
Something's rotting. It's either flesh or
Or
something.
not
we wanna
flesh.
Yeah,
Could be
Yeah, maybe just someone has
vegetables.
a pile of apples down there.
it's just a big old pile.
Could be the smell. It could be the smell of the bad apples.
Mhm.
That's possible.
I think.
Good memory. True.
I don't think there's a reason to not keep going though, right? We're just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
we go down with more caution. I'm gonna draw out my
and
long sword. I
take
think I have.
weapons out just for safekeeping.
Yeah.
So
No, Will, you have a little
are-
dagger in your flute, remember?
That too.
That's for like if we got to go through an area where we get
Right.
checked first.
Yeah.
all right, you are here.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
You have now reached here, and looking ahead of you at the front of the stairs empty into a small courtyard. The spill's been buried for so long and deep down that the kind of the battlement level is now the ground level of what once was a great settlement. So like kind of the, I guess maybe second or third, depending on how tall it was at one point. The top is now the bottom, right?
Yeah.
It's sunken so far down.
Mhm.
You can look across and you see you can't see, but there is a door right here. It looks like I missed that marking. On the other side,
we can't see your cursor.
oh, sorry,
You can't
I'll
see
move
yours
this.
like that.
This
Okay, cool.
there's a door right over there. And kind of crossing seems a little bit treacherous as there's a bunch of broken stones and masonry kind of strewn about this section here.
Hmm.
Can I make a perception roll?
Yeah,
See
go
what
for
I
it.
see?
Yeah.
I got nat 20.
Nice. Okay. So what you can tell, looking across, is that it's going to take a while to kind of navigate the debris. It'll take some amount of skill. You can look below, and you can see that you would kind of get buried if you fell. You would be like waist high for most people, I guess head high if you're an otterfolk. If you were to fall below the crumbled bits of fallen wall and whatnot.
Wait, does
addition-
this count as mountainous terrain?
Mountain. Sure. I'll say yes.
Okay.
I'll give it to
Okay,
you.
then because that's my favorite terrain, difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
All right. There is one other important thing that Borealis has noticed. Is that right before the door on the other side, he can see that just like kind of the thin lip of what looks like a trapdoor. You can tell that since you got a literal nat 20, you can tell that if you were to like walk on the wrong spot over there, the trapdoor would swing open and you would fall inside. So you can tell there's some kind of trap over there, but your perception check doesn't give you enough to know how to like disarm it or anything like that. But you know,
I'll
but
just
the group-
warn everybody.
Yeah.
Hey guys, there's traps over here, so be careful. Watch where you're stepping.
Yeah, so you basically won't be able to accidentally step on the trapdoor at this
trap.
point. Yeah,
Okay.
you'll have an opportunity to investigate it close when you get up.
Okay.
Okay.
So we can just go over
You
there,
can just
right?
walk across, right?
Yeah.
So
Because
Yeah,
we have the power of
The power of
The power
mountainous
of-
Yeah,
reach.
how,
Texture.
Halthor, how do you
Halthor
navigate your
Mountain.
party over? Explain to me how you
Uh,
use your great knowledge.
I'll climb on its back.
Yeah, I can just tell where the scree is solid and where it's not because
Nice.
I've been on many a scree-covered slope and known how not to fall off of it.
All
Follow
right,
your footsteps.
right on.
Yeah, so we follow behind.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
perfect.
There you go.
All right, so yeah, you get to kind of right before the door where the actual door, and then the trap door in front of it, and it's there. I guess you can either try to walk across, but as Borealis has warned, that could be potentially dangerous. Or you can look at it a little more closely.
Jump past it, like
Yeah, can we like take 20 to examine it?
Say, yeah, you can roll an investigation check if you would like to examine it.
we'll investigate it real quick
This isn't
before
the
we
kind
go
of thing where
past
we
it.
can just agree to take as much time as it takes to figure out.
Oh yeah, you can always take as
I
much time as you
agree.
want. There's no rush, particularly in this game, as it's the learning game.
But
Yeah,
roll a
cool.
16 for investigation.
Okay. Is anyone else rolling
I'm
investigation?
rolling an investigation.
Right on.
Yeah, I'll roll.
I have 12.
What is my plus investigation? Where is that? 18.
17.
9.
Okay. Everyone who got more than a 10 can see that there is a small catwalk that goes across it. So like the trapdoor is kind of buried and intermixed with the thing, so it's kind of hard to see. There is a catwalk that goes around and would be a safe route of travel around the thing. Additionally, you can see that there is like a lever, kind of like a pressure plate that you could attempt to disarm if you so desired.
Have you considered wrong lever?
Wrong lever, cronk.
I'm not gonna worry about disarming it. I'm just gonna step on the path that I feel is most suitable, and hopefully I won't die. Should I roll like an acrobatics check or something?
No, since you notice the catwalk, you see a safe path, and combined with Halthor's ability to navigate this unfavorable terrain, you're able to get inside. And
And we all follow.
Yes.
first room.
Okay.
Ooh.
We've done it.
All right. So you
Ah,
enter what appears to be an old tower of the Citadel. It's cracked granite as the walls. As you walk in, let me update your circle location. You can see that there's obviously the door behind you, and there's two doors, one on the upside, one on the downside. All of them are wooden, and kind of the on the floor of the tower, you can see that there are 4 corpses of goblins kind of strewn about.
This is
That
kobold territory,
That
perhaps.
are chilling right there.
Do they smell? Is that a big source of rot smell?
Yeah, they don't smell wonderful. They are dead goblins.
We don't recognize it as the central source of rot.
Yeah, that's basically.
Maybe, right? You couldn't say for certain. They definitely are, rotting corpses, but probably.
They definitely are rotting.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
they smell gross.
Oh, and I did miss one bit. Sorry. One of the corpse stands with its back against the western wall, and there is a spear through its chest, skewering it to the wall.
Oh gosh.
So I look at the eastern wall and see what's over there.
So for this is
Wait.
your compass rose.
From where we came in, right?
Yeah,
Northeast,
yeah.
southwest. Yep.
Yeah, we came in from the east, like the
Right over
the
here.
Oh,
You
mountains,
can't
okay.
see-
Yeah.
You can't see my thing.
I go like
Right,
here.
directly in front of us, this guy is just pinned to a wall.
Yeah,
Can
so
I
he's
go-
pinned to the wall.
Inspect the spear and see where the origins of it are from.
It
If it's a kobold
I
spear,
mean-
you mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you go in and you check out the spear. It's not like it isn't large either. Roll a quick nature check, Zirian.
Seems strange.
19.
Okay, yeah. So you know that kobolds are also small.
Okay.
Right. So you can see that this spear is definitely wielded by someone who is small. To
Yeah.
say if it's goblin, kobold, or whatever small creature, you can tell it's crudely made. But that's what you kind of get from it.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to assume that the kobolds killed them here.
Could these be the goblins that we saw from the fire pit?
Perhaps. It's interesting that his back is facing or his back is to the western wall, meaning he likely was facing the east.
So something that came
Maybe to
through the
run.
door. Something that came through the door likely threw the spear at him.
Indeed. I mean, during this time, I'm like conversing with you guys, but I'm also walking around and saying a small.
Yeah. I'm
saying
trying
a
to
small,
kind of.
Hold on, Will. Saying a small prayer for each of these goblin
Cool.
Oh, that's
spirits.
sweet.
For the gobos.
I'm just trying to kind of determine whether or not this is goblin territory or kobold territory.
I mean, I think it's pretty fairly kobold if the corpses are like rotting.
That's what I'm
No?
saying. Is that the consensus here? That's what it looks like.
Fairly
That would
likely
make sense.
You can
Yeah.
investigate the bodies more closely. You can see if you want to get more info.
Okay, yeah, I'll investigate.
Yeah,
The west wall is where it's at.
I'll be back. Bio.
All right.
Oh.
So yeah, you can tell that the goblins have been dead for a long time. Rats have kind of gnawed at their now exposed bones, and they have been there for a minute, right? The bodies are looted. You note that there's nothing on these goblins. They have just their basic clothes still. No weapons or goods on the
I'm
bodies.
looking around the room at the other walls. So in front of us, from where we came in, is the western wall. It's just flat with a goblin attached to it.
Indeed.
And then to the left and right of us, what do we got?
So yeah, you can see. Actually, you can see there's a door up and a door down. Actually, make a perception check.
Can we all make a perception?
Oh, unless it's just Borealis.
If you're looking around.
I mean, I'd be looking around.
Okay.
22.
Ah, nice.
Is it perception?
Perception.
16.
Okay. So with that 22 from Borealis, you actually notice on the southern wall of this room is what's kind of like it looks like a stone facade, but you could tell that there's a way to move it, like as it's a fake door or a fake wall that would actually be a door on the southern wall here.
It looks like there's a fake wall over here, you guys. I don't know what's on the other side to the north. If we should check that out first, or if you guys want to look through here, maybe there's some treasure or hidden passage.
I believe we should check out this room thoroughly before proceeding.
Yeah, I'll say with that roll of a 20, that's the only thing that you noticed of interest.
Okay.
Other than there's two doors that are obvious there.
All right, yeah. I go and investigate if there's a way to pry it open. I have a crowbar.
Yeah. So with the perception check again, you can see that there's kind of a small block that looks like it would activate as perhaps a lever or something like that.
Okay.
Fiddle with it.
Okay. Yeah.
There was a hidden door that we just found.
So that's what I missed.
So are you pulling on that lever, Borealis?
Yeah.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Dive in.
Oh no, that's not good. D20 and 5 plus Dex, which is 7 total.
So as you filled with it, you realize you push in the block to activate it. So you push it in, and as you're pushing it in from the wall, a needle shoots out of the wall and pricks your hand. You take 1 point of damage.
Oh god.
But
I feel
even so,
woozy.
no other effects that you can tell. You got pricked for 1 point of damage.
Seems fine.
Hey, guys, careful over here. Don't touch this thing the wrong way.
Yeah, but after you do that, the door still opens. And you can see a small chamber. It's really, really little there, right down here. Is hiding behind there. and this pocket chamber is kind of damp and cold as you look in. You see 3 skeletons of long dead archers slumped against a rubble-filled wall. You can see there were small arrow slits at some when this was more useful on the tower itself that they appear to have been guarding along the southern and eastern walls of this chamber. Are you going in the chamber, or are you just peeking in from outside?
I'm gonna check my corners, peek in on the left and right. I know I already hit one booby trap. I'll be more careful when I walk in this time.
I want to send. I want to go in, but I want my unseen. I want to cast unseen servant first, and then have it carry me.
Okay. So first, I'm gonna say Borealis checks out the room. He doesn't notice anything too particular. Are you walking in, Borealis, or is
So it looks pretty good.
Thistle going
And you
first?
want to walk in there? You can float on in.
What'd you say, Pine?
You
Said, let's go.
Okay, so as you float on into the room, in the skeleton's eyes, a red fire kind of burns in them, and they begin to shamble back together.
Let's leave.
So yeah, they begin to like.
Oh, well, that's mighty curious, isn't it?
And they begin to pull up their archery bows and have them trained on you, Pine Thistle. Everyone,
Initiative.
roll yourself some initiative.
We should
Ooh,
try
boy.
detect magic
Oh,
next time.
yeah.
That's
Probably. I have that spell too, so
Oh,
that's
no.
my bad.
All right,
Oh,
remind me.
Okay.
Remind me how does initiative roll? Is it 20 plus? Is it just 20? A
It's
d20
just,
plus?
it's just a d20.
Plus your
D20
initiative.
plus your initiative,
It's in
which is
the-
your dexterity.
Top middle.
Yeah.
Probably wrote down. I got a nat 20, 22 total.
I got a 17.
All right, give me time.
Damn.
Hold on to those numbers.
Ben has to build a map.
I'm building your map, so it's a little bit easier to fight on.
Drink.
I got 6.
All right, so there's the 3 skeletons. Skell 1 looks terrible.
It's alright.
Nah,
One's doing his
he's
best.
beautiful, bro.
Pine Thistle is like here.
Oh,
I'm right up in there.
Borealis is here, and then I guess we can retroactively decide where all y'all are.
I would say we're at least pretty close to the doorway.
Yeah, it's not like you're particularly far. The room wasn't particularly big, so are you okay if I kind of randomly place you and then?
yeah.
We should be placed by our rolls. Whoever's closer is.
That makes sense. Higher
So-
initiative is closer.
Not necessarily.
depends, though,
It doesn't
because
really
I'm
matter.
in a range.
Okay.
Okay.
So hold on. So let me get initiative. So Borealis, what was your initiative?
I think he's getting a drink.
Oh, okay. Halthor, what was your
Nat
initiative?
20. His was nat 20, 22 total.
Okay, thank you.
Nat 20, 23 total.
Our whiskey is
Jackson
20.
17 total.
Radical, Pine Thistle.
16.
The real test. Shump.
6.
6. All right, Zirian.
3.
3. Woohoo. All right, let
I'm just
me.
waiting for nat 20, 0 total.
I look over at the 2 biggest members of our party, and they're just kind of shambling around, and I'm just
Yeah.
like I just snicker
Laughing.
because I
Damn.
can.
Ice
I feel
cold.
like you'd be like, hey. what are you
No,
doing?
I just laugh because I think you guys are funny.
All right.
But
So
then I
let me
say,
roll
you know,
for the
but-
skellies.
I know you'll be fine. We got
I'm
you're
ready
a
to
giant
kick some
half
skelly
orc and a
butt.
Do we
dragon
all
kin.
have full health except for the needle prick?
Yes,
Okay.
Mhm.
you should. Okay. So to now put you all in actual order.
Skellies have a psyche. Can I hit them with psychic damage?
They don't got any brains, bro. They're skeletons.
That's what I'm saying. Can I
Hey,
whisper at
Hey,
them?
the mystery of consciousness has not yet been solved. Okay.
It's true, they're moving. Something's animating them.
But I feel like you gotta have it's pretty easy to link brain and consciousness, bro.
Okay. So first in the order is
All
Halford.
right, let's not talk about this right now.
Of course. Oh no.
Correlation, not causation.
Halthor. Borealis. Jack Zool. Pine Thistle. Skelly 3.
Dang
Oh
it.
no.
Dude, that's fine. We got our moves first. These skellies are gonna be dead by the time they're moving.
Jump.
Let's go.
Skelly 2. So Skelly
They
3.
probably got like 50 health. We're
50,
never
huh?
killing them with
L2.
This is the TPK, right?
Yeah, this is the
Evil.
TPK.
They don't look
Yeah,
bad.
fucked.
Well, I mean, I did do like 30 damage in one hit last
I wonder
time,
if I can blow their fiery eyes out just by blowing them out like a candle. Probably not.
All right, here you can see the order of combat. If I can fucking move this stupid thing.
Wait,
I
we're
hate
after
it.
all the skellies?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, what?
I thought you said. Oh.
Yeah, you
Sorry,
guys-
I was moving,
Man,
Shump.
I snicker
All right,
again
so that's
because you
the
guys are
that
so
is
slow, man.
the order of
Yeah.
combat. So Halthor, we are on you.
Yeah, fire an arrow at Skel 1. I assume I can do that?
Yes, you are definitely in range. Like the range here is not much, right? I would say the big distance Skeltool to Jaxul is probably 20 feet. Y'all pretty close, maybe 30 feet, right?
Sure.
11
So
to
let me
hit.
get the HP down for SK1, SK2, and SK3. Okay. You're shooting an arrow at SK1.
Yes.
What was your hit to hit?
11.
Okay, so your arrow shoots at the skeleton but glances off and does not hit.
So on the map is
That's my turn.
1, 2, and
Okay.
3 left, middle, and right.
Yes,
Or
1,
how?
2, 3. Sorry that it's
It's
hard to tell.
labeled 2 and 3. The 1 is on the left. You just can't see it very well.
Yeah, it just says skeleton.
Oh, I do see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry about that. All right, so that was Halthor's turn. So we're on to Borealis's move.
Okay.
The
I
bar.
will. I'm holding my longsword. I grip it in both hands and I swing it at Skelly 1.
All right, so you run. Oh no, come on, click. This is an experiment, so I apologize.
It's okay.
All right,
Yeah.
Skelly 1. You're over engaged with Skelly 1.
Yep, come behind Pine Thistle.
All right. All right, so you swing your two-handed longsword.
Okay, hold on. Whoa. Sorry. I was looking at spells just in case. I gotta go back to my roll. Attack roll. It's just a d20, right?
D20 plus attack bonus.
Where's my attack bonus?
Wait, does he have to roll a hit?
Yeah, that's to hit.
Oh, I see it.
That
It's
is
right
to hit.
next to the weapon. Duh. 7 plus attack bonus of 3. That would be 10.
You glance right off of him.
Oh, God.
Ooh, fun.
All right. Jaxul, we're talking to you.
Well,
Do you have any magic, bro?
I shake my head and laugh as everybody misses.
Whiff.
We weren't trained for this. We're rusty.
I run over to Skeleton 1 and then
You just
decide
attack
to
the Skelly 1.
give him some palm strikes.
Give him the business. All right.
So, first, actually, out of character question.
Sure.
So what are my hit dice labeled as on my character sheet then? Like, I'm confused.
Your hit dice is like related to your HP. Your attack bonus, right? So this is your attack bonus.
I see.
Here, and then this is your damage next to it. Your hit dice is related to your health.
Got you. Okay. Got you.
Okay.
Yeah, mad confused. No, I'm not.
Yeah,
All right.
hit dice has the worst name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I throw out some palm strikes. So I'm rolling 20, right? A d20.
Yep. D20.
Plus what? I can
Attack
do...
bonus. Did you write your palm in your weapon category?
Yeah, of course.
What's your attack bonus on arm strike?
1d.
Oh, no.
Ice.
Oh, no.
Benny broke it.
What happened? Oh, sorry. I was Googling things. I forgot.
We're in the Matrix.
Okay.
Is it
Wait,
better
so-
or no?
It's better, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I can't believe
I was gonna say,
Did I take any damage while I
turn
was
into
down?
Shadow
We're
Run.
chilling.
you
No.
actually died, actually.
Okay, cool.
All right, so you're hitting him with the.
Yeah.
All right, so
Palms.
what's your attack to hit?
I rolled 11, and then plus, yeah,
Plus how much?
plus 4.
Hey, that's a hit.
Okay,
So
I'll take
now
it.
roll your damage.
Man, I do
I
not
think
have
it's
a
a
lot
D4
of...
plus
It
Dex.
is, yeah. It is, low damage. Wait, it's the dex modifier?
Yep, D4 plus dex modifier.
3. Roll 3.
You rolled a 3, and what's your total?
Yeah, total.
Okay, so you felt like it wasn't going to be great, but as you kind of hit with the flat of your hand, you crack through one of the ribs of the of that skeleton, and you felt like you did more damage than you thought you would with that kind of hit.
I react surprisingly overjoyed at this hit. Haha,
To
fucking
explain what
nerds,
that
you
actually
missed.
means in like D&D
weakness.
terms is that
Well,
an unarmed
fraction.
strike is bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and skeletons are weak to bludgeoning damage. So you doing bludgeoning damage did double damage to that skeleton.
Ooh.
Dude, double damage?
Yes, sir.
I smirk as I realize I did extra damage.
Nice. All right, so yeah, you did your move in your action. Did you have anything for your bonus action?
I will spend 1 key point.
Ooh.
Oh.
Alright,
So I do a little bit of hand motion there, summon some, some spiritual energy, and then I get to make 2 more unarmed strikes.
Alright, get him.
Oh my
roll 2 attacks.
god!
All
Roll
right,
2 attacks.
So do I roll hit as well again? How's that?
Roll 2 hits, and then if you hit 2
blows or
damage.
something. What's that
What?
called?
What's up?
Fury of blows, yes.
So roll
Yeah.
2d20s.
Yeah, 2d20s. See what you get.
Flurry of
Friggin'
blows.
sick monk
Yeah,
power.
it activates because I realize I did extra damage, and then I go into a bit of a.
Oh, you get more confidence,
Yes,
and you
exactly.
like go in for 2 more
Exactly.
strikes real quick.
I'm going for the kill. I smell blood.
Ooh.
All right.
So, what'd you get?
All right. Hit this time is 6.
No.
Oh.
That glances off. Try again.
Yeah, the second of the combination just slides off the skull of the skull.
You actually just go right in between the ribs, like.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa! I didn't even have my hand in the right position. I just felt like
forgot
this.
that it's a skeleton. You went for like a strike right in the solar plexus, and it just goes right through the rib cage.
Okay, so roll again. And this time I roll a 13.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, we'll
so roll
take
damage.
it. So.
Elbow to the skull.
Oh, well, I don't use my elbow, but yes.
Whatever it is.
I hit him square right in the bottom of the jaw.
All right.
With my 3rd strike.
And then how much damage do you do?
3.
3 again.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. So you do again. You crush into this skull, and you can see the light, the fire, and like kind of flicker out, but barely come back with just some embers as this guy is kind of like, on his last legs. But Pine Thistle, we're coming to you.
Absolutely.
I take a victorious swig of my
mid combat.
Yes.
Yes, I punched him twice out of 3.
Okay. Question: how close are the 3 skeletons to each other?
Very. I would say they're within a square of each other. So they're
within
like
15 feet, we'd say.
All 3 would be, but so would Borealis and Jexel.
That's totally fine because I remembered, from my learnings at the wizard school, that I'm just like super great at evocation spells. And because I'm super great at evocation spells, I have spell sculpting.
Oh, okay.
That makes more sense. When I cast an evocation, I can choose a number of creatures equal to 1 plus the spell's level to succeed. So I'm choosing Borealis and Jaxul because it's a level 1 spell.
They don't take damage, or
they automatically succeed, and they don't have any effects on a succeed. Don't happen to them.
Cool. Okay.
So,
nice. So what are you casting?
What? So what I'm casting, you can see as I'm still being like held by my unseen servant. I reach into my little pouch and take out my rock, and I clap my hands together on the rock, and a wave of thunder goes out in a 15-foot cube from me, aiming at all of them except for.
I'm gonna imagine you had to move a little bit into position here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So I cast Thunder Wave, and the skeletons need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Can't save. Okay.
I'm just in awe.
19 for skeleton 1.
Huh?
19 for skeleton 1.
Okay.
6 for skeleton 2.
Cool.
And 17 for skeleton 3.
Okay, so I'm gonna get skeleton 2 here.
Okay.
But Anyone other than the people I'm protecting,
Mm-hmm.
even on a successful save, will take half damage,
Gotcha.
and so on and so forth.
Understood.
So I'm gonna roll 2d8
Cool. Oh my gosh.
thunder damage.
Big
And
damn.
the one that failed will be pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay.
Boy, Alice and I are almost deafened by the sound of this thunder wave.
No, it's
Paralyzed.
you like looking at it and you think you should be, but the last second it like splits around you to get that skeleton right there.
That's
So
sick.
cool.
We're just in
So
awe.
that's yeah.
In all of its honor.
So that's
Yeah,
a 3 plus
100%.
4, 7 damage for the one who failed,
For
and
skill
then
2.
yeah,
Wait.
for skeleton 2, and that
Is
one
it- is
gets
it-
pushed 10 feet back.
For
And then
skeleton 2. Okay.
yeah, and then it's half damage. I don't remember if it's rounded up or rounded down. I'm gonna
It's
leave
always
that up
down.
to you.
Always.
Okay,
down.
so then 3 damage for skeleton 1 and skeleton 3.
All right. Well, skeleton 1 crumbles back into nothingness.
They have at most
Deleted.
14 health. 15.
And then
That's
skeleton
metagaming.
skeleton
Sorry.
3 is just like, why you zap me? That's so rude.
Zoom zoom.
But yeah, that is that.
That's that on that.
With that, skeleton 3 has noticed in anger towards Pine Thistle for the
Understood.
powerful attack, and lines up the bow and takes a shot at you.
Pine
Does
Thistle, no.
a 9 hit?
No.
Hey, that's what I was
Oh.
As you shoot at me, my unseen servant just kind of goes zoop and lifts the camp a little higher.
Oh my.
All right. Skeleton 2 notices Jack Zool and aims an arrow and fires at Jack Zool. Jeez, they suck. Does the 10 hit you?
Yes, barely.
You have 10 armor class?
No.
Okay. I was like, oh my
Wait,
god.
unless I'm tripping.
You shouldn't have 10 armor class.
Not as a.
It should be 8 plus dex plus wisdom.
Yeah.
No, I have 10. No, I have
You have 10
12.
exact.
12. Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that makes me
12.
And-
Yeah, I'm tripping. Yes.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
12.
That does not.
Okay. Yep, so the arrow shoots
Yeah,
right
it
by
does
you and
not.
does not
You're
connect. And big boy Shump, it's your move.
I go for Skull 3.
All right.
I move in and attack Skull 3. I have one armed. Because I have a shield in one hand and a battle axe in the other.
All right, radical.
Okay, so I move to slice him with my battle axe.
Okay.
So roll d20 to hit, right? 16
Yeah, that
plus
hits.
whatever.
That hits. You're good.
Yeah. So now I have 1d8 plus 3. Which one's the d8? This one. 6 plus 3, that is 9 damage.
So you do basically take a good chunk of bone out of the skeleton, but he is still standing at this point, and doing his thing.
Okay.
Zirian, we're coming to you. Unless you have a bonus action or anything.
I'm
Shump.
gonna save my bonus action.
Yep.
I have menacing. So he just hit skeleton 3, right?
Yep, he did.
And did how much?
Like 9 damage. Yeah.
9. Okay, I'm gonna go up to skeleton 2 and hit him with my great club.
All right, get the big boy.
It's a 10.
Oh, you missed.
Damn.
All right, Great Club missed. We are at the top of the order again with Halthor.
Excellent. All right. I knock another arrow.
All right, who you aiming at?
Skell 2 got knocked back. Wait, can I move a little to the right? Give myself. Well, my shot's pretty clear. I'll shoot at Skell 3. I'll make whatever movement I need to do so that I'm not in danger of hitting Pine Thistle or Shump.
All right, I'll say just in case you had a particularly critical failure, I'll scoot you over a little bit. Okay, yep, you're about there.
Oh, don't kill me.
25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits real good.
Are you sure?
All right.
No, actually, that one it's too good, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
So the rules
It
work.
actually hits both of the skeletons somehow.
She goes through its eye socket.
10 piercing damage. I imagine it's resistant though.
Let's Let's see if it is. It actually is not resistant to piercing damage, surprisingly enough. So yeah, that as Borealis had described, straight through the skeleton's head and sticks on the wall behind it. And the embers kind of go out of the only one remaining eye, and it crumples to the ground to nothingness.
Sweet. We can work with that.
Bam.
Oof.
Borealis, it is to you.
I go around Jaxul and swing at Skelly number 2 with my two-handed longsword.
Sounds good.
And for my hit, that is 19.
That hits.
Okay. And that, let me see, two-handed is different than one. It's 1d10. Perfect. 3 damage.
Total.
Well, do I add something to it?
Add your strength
What weapon
modifier.
is it?
Add strength, you said?
Yep. Mhm.
4 damage.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, he's still standing. And with that, we go to Jaxul.
Well, I noticed that there's only one skeleton left, and I say something smart under my breath about how badass we are. I choose to move towards the skeleton too, and then
I'll just wrap you around here.
decide to do a little completely unnecessary spinning maneuver to look cool, and then I decide to throw a palm strike in the direction of the skulls, in the direction of the skull, the head of the skeleton.
All right, roll to hit.
It's an underhanded upwards direction, exactly.
All right.
It wouldn't be very effective for a palm thrust, but.
No, worry, look.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Rolled a 18.
That hits.
Sounds effective to me.
Yeah.
And a 6.
All right, yeah. So you, as your palm connects with the chin of the skull, you hit it straight off. Head shoots off of the skeleton, tumbles, and then falls back to the ground.
Somebody go catch it.
I go catch it.
And yeah, Skelly 2 is dead, and you are now in the quote secret pocket.
Having been impressed by Jaxul beating up that first Skelly and then killing that last one, I'm gonna sing him a little ditty about fighting skeletons and give him an inspiration die.
Nice.
Thank you, my friend. Don't do that too often, though. It'll all go to my head. And then I won't be a good monk anymore. I'll just be an asshole.
Just an asshole who can punch.
Punches yourself away, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
You're doing it for the greater good, as a monk should. So that's noble.
But you are all now crammed in this room. I
offer everyone. Check. I'm offering everyone some water as well after our fight because I have potable water from my brewing supplies.
So is it just normal water, or is it like?
It's like water that I've boiled and disinfected, basically.
So you will find kind of either on the scraps of armor and pockets, or in other places around this pocket of a room, 10 silver pieces and 5 gold pieces. Additionally, you can notice that there's something special about one of the arrows that was sitting in one of the sockets.
I go and pull the arrow out.
Sure. Make an Arcana check.
Arcana check.
Mm-hmm.
Should we
18?
I feel like we should have cast a detect magic again.
No, I pulled it out.
All good. So this is, you can tell, is an arrow that is just enchanted or magical in some way that just deals more damage if you were to fire it.
I bless you with this beautiful enchanted arrow. Use it wisely.
Most kind of you.
To explain what that means in game terms, it's called a +1 arrow. That means you get, when shooting the arrow, you'll get +1 to your attack bonus and +1 to damage.
+1 to hit, +1 to damage.
Yep, exactly.
Can you
Cool.
retrieve the arrow once it's shot?
Yeah, but we'll say for this case, for this magical arrow, on a critical failure, it'll probably break for sure. On a normal attack, I would say you're gonna roll like a d20, and then evens it breaks, or like d6, just any of the dice. Evens it breaks, odds it doesn't. Or
Yeah. Can I also retrieve arrows?
yeah, you can retrieve arrows. I for normal arrows, if you want to track it, go for it. But I'll say that there's no need.
Okay, I've been tracking it, but if I don't need to, I won't.
Okay, yeah, don't worry about it. That's just tedious. But the magic arrow I will ask the track because magic.
So I feel like odds it should break and evens it won't, and we just
Okay.
use D100.
Yeah, whatever feels right to you.
Okay.
The joke there is that they're all fucking even.
A
Yes.
D100?
Well,
Yeah.
not D100, but the 100 or the 10 dice at least.
Sorry, yeah.
You just hold it with two
Oh,
hands.
I
It's got no
understand.
sides.
Yeah.
10 dice
I
is all
understand.
even.
Because what a D100 roll is actually a
Is it-
percentile
Yeah.
plus a D10, and
Oh.
you derive a number from
Sorry,
that.
I just looked at the one that had the big numbers on it.
Yeah,
understand.
I got what you're saying.
I didn't
got
get the
what
joke.
you're doing.
It's okay.
Especially
Anyways,
since a D100 is like an actual die that you can get that has all 100.
There's a series
That's
on TikTok this
insane.
guy does.
Yes.
He
Yes.
rolls a D100. If he gets 100, he passes it on to the next person. If he gets a 1, he destroys it.
He got his
Amazing.
cats rolled
He
in and they
his
got one.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cats rolled one. And then he
Tragic.
did he was gonna roll to see how he destroyed it. I haven't
Uh-huh.
seen how that came out yet though.
What is
Yeah.
this TikTok you talking about?
It's so funny.
D&D
I love it.
TikTok-
Alright, wait.
No,
how are
no,
we
no,
Hanging
no.
up this
TikTok.
gold and
What?
silver.
But yeah, hold up.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's a great question.
Oh,
The monk gets none, that's for sure. He got inspiration. That's all he needs.
yeah,
Hey.
it's funny.
To be fair, the monk did the most in that fight.
Yeah,
That's
he did.
true.
So yeah, it's 5 gold and 10 silver.
So what's he gonna do with it?
As a heads up, 10 silver equals 1 gold.
Correct.
Oh,
So we should just
nice.
all get one
Oh.
gold.
So we can split the silvers equally.
Oh, I
All right,
see.
I'll take the 10 silver. Y'all can take the gold.
Okay,
There you
I'll
go.
take a gold. We all get a gold except for you, who gets us 10 silver.
Which is 1 gold.
Yeah, let's just do that. I don't want to have to arm wrestle again.
But it's heavier.
We're in the middle of a thing. We're not.
Yeah.
worried about arm
I'm not dealing with that.
All right, but yeah, in the room
Are
you don't
there-
really notice anything else of
So more
particular
space
note.
in your pockets, that's the difference.
Okay. So we exit the room
Mhm.
because there's nothing else in there.
And you can go up or down.
We peek? Let's just peek in either direction. I say go.
Can we open
Are
the
the
door
doors shut?
on both
Can
of
we
them, but
open-
not go in?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just go like approach the down door first and open it up.
You're up to it. See if you hear
Are there
something.
magic doors?
Potentially, but not. I wouldn't. Don't like. There was one trap there. You can be careful, but don't check every. Most
Go
of,
can. Okay.
you can.
You don't have to
But,
roll a
um,
perception
I'm
die
not
every
gonna-
2
I'm
feet.
not
Yeah,
gonna-
you don't have to kill yourself normally.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I will say there are traps, but they shouldn't be everywhere. So yeah. So which door are you opening first?
Let's just go to the down door and open it. Don't go
Okay.
through, but just open it, look through.
So
That's fine by me.
you'll see a little bit in here.
Also, my unseen servant lasts for like an hour.
Okay, so
so
you're
if
being
you're ever
carried.
not sure, you
Okay.
can have the unseen servant.
Okay, so
we can
you-
have the unseen servant open the door.
You can see in a little bit to this, and what you can actually see. Let me pull down a little bit farther. Is you can see a door on the far side of the room there. And the door is like a great wooden door that is carved into the shape of a dragon. That's
Can
what you
we
can
not see the rest of it because of the angle of the room or because it's dark?
I mean, there isn't much more to see. I meant to
Okay.
move it all the way.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can peek in and you can see that there's a door there. I will say, like, if you want to peek into a room, I'll give you less. But if you're just opening the door and looking, you'll see the whole thing. If I think that,
Okay.
unless there's a particular reason of angles or whatever.
Yeah.
So we peek in and we don't see any people. It's just the dragon-like
Yeah.
door.
Nothing of note other than the dragon.
All right, I
Door.
walked in. I opened the door at least.
Yeah. You can all go in. And you see a dragon door.
Oh, there's a dragon door there, folks.
I want to check out the up passageway.
All right, yeah, let's
before
go.
Hold on.
Go check.
Let me actually give you a little more exposition for this room that I missed.
Okay.
The western wall is in much better shape than the other walls, and it owns a stone door with a rearing dragon carved in relief on it. The door has a single keyhole, and it is situated in the dragon's mouth.
Oh.
Okay.
So we should be looking for a key.
Yes.
Or
Well,
so if one of us knows how to pick locks.
I do have thieves' tools.
Okay.
So if we can't find a key to the north when we go check it real quick, we'll come back down and I'll try and pick it open.
I like this plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So you're traveling back up and checking out the northern path now. Let me see.
So Unseen Servant open this one? I don't trust it.
What's up?
Can the Unseen Servant open this door? I don't trust it.
Sure.
You don't trust the servant?
No, the door.
A door.
Oh.
The door opens, and you can see it's just a hallway. Nothing of particular note with 2 doors in it. Hallway with 2 doors.
Okay. It's just a hallway.
My money is that we would find the key in one of those 2 passages. So
You're likely right. Who knows how
we
far?
go
Who knows how
to
far they go on?
West
though.
or north? I say north.
Well, first we have to go into the
Well,
hallway.
Have you gone into the hallway yet? You've just opened the
I
door.
feel like we can go in the hallway.
Let's
Okay,
get
you are in the
before stepping in.
hallway.
Never mind, I step in.
Yeah, I just go.
Sorry, did you say step in or not step in?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, you are safe to step in. There is no.
I do a jump into it, a dolphin dive, and a little roll.
6 flip.
Yeah.
I find this was not great about thinking before acting, so she'll just walk in.
That's
It
fair.
wouldn't actually help me if there was a booby trap, but it looked cool.
That's all that matters.
Sorry, I'm just checking if there's anything of note here.
Yeah, who knows how far these passageways lead?
Oh, that's.
Oh.
You can. There is.
I didn't like
You can't
that,
see,
oh.
but there is another door down there
Oh.
Okay.
on the bottom as well.
On the
Oh,
bottom.
so
Now we
Yeah.
we can't see what
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Sorry, it looks like
Ben's map just like doesn't
I
show
found
it,
the
but
map,
there's a
yeah.
southern door.
Oh,
as
so
well.
there's 3 doors. Okay.
3 doors.
Yeah.
North, west, and south.
So the southern door would take us to either a room adjacent to the dragon room or in there itself. So should we peek in there?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm a
not
little
adjacent.
interested in being near the southern door now because it's close to the dragon room. That's what I
Yeah.
think.
We should be efficient in our investigation.
Yeah, so we don't,
I'm
like,
so
miss it.
curious though. I want to see all of it.
Well, yeah, so
But
we go through here first. Open the door.
Okay.
We can always,
alright.
we can always
Are you
backtrack
going
unless
to
we
the
die.
south door?
That's what they always
Yes.
say.
It's locked.
Unless
Y'all
we
don't.
die.
Yeah. Well.
Ah.
The lock.
It's
I
locked.
attempt
just
to
like a
pick the
regular
lock.
door.
This is a regular door with a regular lock.
It's a
I
wooden door.
attempt to pick the lock with my thieves' tools. How do I do that?
You would roll a dexterity check. Straight up dexterity.
All right. 16.
You aren't able to pick the lock.
Ooh, that's a strong lock.
Anyone else want to use my thieves' tools and try and pick it?
I
No,
just pick them up.
I wouldn't know how to do that.
I just pick them up and look at them and then hand them back to you.
Thank you.
All right. So that was southern door attempted.
Sticky fingers. Okay.
All right. No one's got the.
I-
All right. You still have the northern and western doors to investigate.
I feel like it'd probably be better to
To the
stay
west. The sun sets in the
Yeah,
west.
the
Let's
west.
just go that way.
Okay. So
Stay on the
you
left.
Speaking of which, we ponder how much time has passed since we've gone down here.
That's fair.
Since the sun is no longer visible to us.
It's
Yes.
sunless.
It has not been
Yeah,
long.
indeed.
Yeah, I've only been through like 2 rooms.
Yeah. So yeah, are you going into or are you opening the door?
I feel like we opened the door.
I'm just
Open, look, and then if it's safe,
Open and
let's
look.
see what's in there.
So you can see a small square. You can tell that the room kind of extends up this way a little bit, but you don't know what's there necessarily. What you can see in the room as you're poking in, there's a large pit that's in the middle of the room, which is this in the middle, little yellow bit there. And then that little square at the bottom you can see is a metallic metal cage of some description. The cage is empty, and there is a bedroll that appears to be filled next to the fire.
Appears to be filled?
Yeah,
Wait.
there's someone laying in it.
like there's someone asleep in there.
Yeah.
Can we
Sneak
do
up
some
onto the
investigation?
bedroll and see what kind of creature
Yeah,
is
that's what I was
sleeping
gonna
there?
ask.
You would have to officially kind of go into the
Enter
room.
the
We
room.
don't
Why
enter
did I do
and-
that? I officially enter.
All right, and who's going in?
I'll go in.
Borealis.
I
I'll
vote
stay
that
in the
not all of
hallway.
us stay walk in, but
You can
I'll
stay.
stay, I'm gonna stay in the hallway.
Okay.
I'll go in with him.
Cool. So a couple of you go in, and you can notice that there is 2 more doors up this way. And I think that's the rest of the room. Make sure I don't have to move anything else. Yep. 2 more doors that way. And if you, in investigating the bedroll a little bit, you can hear kind of whimpering coming out of the bedroll, but you can't see the creature's kind of has its head covered and it's totally inside of the bedroll.
Can I like try to investigate to see what it is?
Are you like, so how are you gonna do that?
Deep.
I want to get close and maybe like say, "Are you okay?"
Okay, so yeah, you say, "Are you
Tell me.
okay?" And a small kind of dragonoid head of a kobold pops his head out and says, "Meepo is not okay.
Meepo, what's wrong?
Meepo is not okay."
at this point, we start to walk. I think I start to walk into the room
Fair.
with
Come on,
concern
Gary,
for
this
this
way.
being that we've just met.
Meepo.
Yeah.
Oh, Meepo.
Meepo is not okay.
I have like my shield up and everything. I have not taken any chances.
He's like, yeah, Meepo not okay. And he seems quite sad.
I'm gonna walk into the room and in Draconic ask what's wrong.
Meepo says, our dragon. I'm the keeper, Meepo keeper of dragon. And we lost Calcrix, our dragon. The wretched goblin stole it from us. And I'm the keeper of the dragon. It's my job to keep dragon safe.
Hey, Meepo, what's a Calcarix?
It's our dragon. It's our clan's dragon.
Calcarix is the
hi.
name of your dragon?
Mhm.
This
What?
dragon doesn't happen to be related to a Charladon, does it?
No, a Charladon
That's a
is
different
of
dragon?
legend.
Oh, okay.
During this time, I'm
Um,
offering Meepo some water.
Meepo gladly accepts the water and kind of
Um,
perks up.
I'm
to that.
hoping that the extra comfort will help us get extra information from
Yeah.
Meepo.
I put a paw reassuringly on his shoulder, and I say, "How long has the dragon been gone for, Meepo?"
Quietly playing the flute.
Just a couple weeks.
Oh my!
Not
Have you been
long.
in here the whole time, Meepo?
Yeah.
Poor Meepo. So where did the goblins go after they took your dragon?
They're on the other side of the Citadel. They just took it, and I can't go over there. The goblins are much too strong for me.
Oh, Meepo.
Hey, where are your kobold friends, Meepo? Is it just you around here?
There's, well, Eustrasil knows where all of the kobolds are, but they're about.
Where's Eustrasil? Point us towards him.
Well, I don't know if I should tell you that.
No, you should. It's okay. We're good people. Persuasion. I'm persuading you.
Okay, roll a persuasion check.
I gotta go find my D4.
I
Sad.
feel like there should be a bonus because we are reassuring this
Yeah,
Meepo.
I'll give you advantage on it.
I got 17.
All right, Meepo is like, oh, okay. So, I don't know, but Meepo take you to Eustrasil.
Meepo, you're good.
And I can give safe passage through this kobold area.
Thank you,
To
Meepo.
go see Eustrasil.
I would appreciate
Use trial, sorry. And maybe
tired.
and he kind of perks up a little bit here and says, maybe if you promise to rescue the dragon, Eustrasil will give you something nice. But he seems very happy at the thought of that getting the dragon back. But there are other things in this room other than Meepo if you wanted to investigate.
I investigate the room, I think.
Very well.
I investigate Meepo.
So yeah, let's start with the room. So in the cage itself, at the southern part of the room, you can see it's like almost entirely destroyed at this point.
Wait, hold on. Investigation. Yeah. 19.
All right, right on. So yeah, so you can see that. You can also see that there's symbols written on the wall in Draconic. So those of you who can read Draconic, is there anyone who reads Draconic here? Half dragon. Okay. All it says is "Here there be dragons." Thanks, book. Fucking sick.
Geeks on Draconis.
Yeah. Here there be dragons. And then so with that investigation check, you see that in the cage are white scales.
What's a white scale?
And
Like
just
scales that are white.
yeah, scales that are white.
Yeah.
I collect them.
Okay, yeah. Meepo doesn't seem too perturbed by you.
How
touching
many
the
do I
scales.
get?
Just a couple. I'd say 2.
Nice.
And then make a nature check on those.
Okay.
Dude, where did this dice go?
Would we just lose?
6.
6. Okay, yeah,
Jeremy.
those are some nice white scales.
Nice.
So
I
Jeremy,
go over to
Nature check on
Shit.
scales.
Oh, yeah,
Zero?
he's here.
yeah,
Do
and I
that
say,
check.
"Hey, you're draconic. What are these scales about?"
who?
So then, me, I guess.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. Okay, yeah, you can make a nature check.
Nature check. Okay, cool.
You can make it with advantage because you're a dragonkin.
Okay. Not great. 9. The best one.
Those are some nice white scales.
Dude, that's a dope scale you got there, bud.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. and I
Um,
put them in my pocket.
Meepo
yeah.
does chime in. It's like, those are our dragon scales. Seems pretty excited about it.
I have.
I like that.
I have an out of character question. So the door that Will tried to pick,
Yeah,
he did a 16 and failed, right?
yeah.
Is it a wooden door?
The door he tried to pick is a wooden door.
Is it flush against the ground?
Sure.
What is
It
this
is?
question?
Let him
No,
know.
it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be. It would be. There would be a little bit of a crack at the bottom.
I go over to the door and cast Wild Shape and turn into a spider and walk under the door.
You walk
My
under
God.
the door. All right, so we're
He
gonna handle
did
that.
it, dude.
He's in the room. We will manage that unless there's any, because I want to finish exploring this room before we go explore
Yeah,
another
that's
room.
fine. That's fine.
But yeah, also in this room, anything else that you see?
Dude, where did it go?
These spiders.
Oh, wait.
There's also a small bench that's seated on the other side. On top, you can just see there's some green dye paintbrushes and then 4 small jade figures of dragons.
I picked those up too.
Meepo says those are mine.
Oh, okay. I'll leave them.
They
Sorry,
look,
Meepo.
they look very nice, Meepo.
I
They're
made them
pretty,
myself.
Meepo.
Thanks.
Cool. Let me hold your hand and take you to. Our buddy's gonna go turn into a spider in this room. So let's go this way.
He is
You have a-
confused. And then yeah, so we'll cut to you crawling under the door as a small spider. You reach the
So-
other side, and you see a small room about the same size as the pocket room. And inside of it, you can see this is a 10-foot square chamber. It's hewn from stone, and it contains an upright keg fashioned of rusted iron. Rusted pipes lead from the keg into the floor.
So who's the alcoholic here?
Me.
I mean, like in game.
Me.
Also him. Oh
Yeah.
god. Is the keg empty?
Are you like gonna check it out?
First thing I'll do is I'll look back at the door. Is there any way to unlock it?
Yep, you can
Oh,
unlock it from
interesting.
inside. No problem.
Okay, I'll unlock it.
Okay, door is unlocked.
I come
Um,
in and walk towards the keg.
You also see a keg, yeah. It's nice and iron.
You can do your keg things.
Oh my
Mm.
god.
So I
Uh,
notice that
Location?
it's barely empty.
Tap the keg and see what kind of liquid's in it.
You don't know what's actually inside of it yet, right?
Bust
You'd
it
have to check it
open.
out.
I pull the tap open a little bit to see what liquid's inside.
There is no tap. Only it just leads into pipes. But there's a thing on top that you could open to look inside.
That's what I do.
Okay. You open up the top and you can see some water.
Oh, nice. It's their water. Should we poison them?
What?
No.
Oh,
Wait, I
God.
go, hey, Meepo, do you know what, is this your water supply for the kobolds, or what's this?
Meepo's not allowed in this room, but I think so.
Okay.
Meepo, where are you allowed?
Oh, I'm allowed in that room, and that's it after I lost the dragon.
What do you do here?
Well, I am the keeper of the dragon.
Right,
when we had one.
Okay. So you just hang out there?
This is where I put my dragon. If I had one.
Meepo, what
Yeah.
about before we lost you lost the dragon? What about that?
Oh,
Where
I
did you go?
was free to go anywhere where the kobold friends were.
Hmm.
I didn't go to goblin territory, but I mostly stayed with my dragon even then.
Tell us about the goblins.
Yeah.
What's with the war between you, the two sides?
They
Explain.
are wretched creatures, those goblins. They
Is
came
this-
into our temple to Ashalaran.
What?
So who?
Asharaladon.
Can you give me that one again?
Dragon Temple?
Yeah, our temple that we worship the great Asharaladon in, and have taken it over, and we are fighting for our freedom and to get back
Like,
what is
like,
rightfully ours.
Sounds like a political speech.
I feel bad for you.
Meepo is sad.
So
What's up,
Meepo, what you got friends, right?
I did.
Question: how tall is Meepo?
3 feet tall.
So same tall as me.
Yes.
I have my unseen servant put me down and pick him up and like hold him nice and safe. Like
Meepo is
you know,
like,
a baby.
why am I in the air?
Clarify, who was the guy who he said earlier he was going to take us to?
Yastradil.
Yes.
Yastrail.
Yes. Okay.
How do you
I
pronounce
just don't want to forget to
Yeah,
ask him to
Yastrail.
take us there.
I'll change it every time.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay.
Anyway, I want to keep Meepo safe.
So,
I
are you
stay
guys
here?
going to deal
Meepo,
with this
it's a
keg
fun
or
ride.
what?
Oh, okay.
So there's a metal. Is there like one what? So it's a keg sitting in the room and one metal pipe leading from the keg down to the floor.
There's a couple pipes.
A couple pipes?
Going about
Okay.
in various directions.
And so it goes through the walls at those points.
It would go through the walls, goes through the other places. Yeah.
I go
Sounds
through
like
the
if we
hole.
decide we don't like these kobolds, we can just poison them. Anyways, what are we going to do with their water supply?
I'm sorry,
say
did
that.
you say we'll poison them?
No, if we decide the goblins are cool, but as of now they're not.
Meepo
So
is very cool, and I look at you and I'm like,
Hmm.
no,
Meepo is great.
Like, y'all,
like-
I'm just y'all
my
gotta chill
point
out.
being,
Man.
what are we doing in this room?
Well, I think Mr. Zirian's trying to devise some sort of plan here
I'm sorry.
with
Yeah.
his strange abilities that I don't know anything of. But I did grow up with him, so he's weird.
Are you gonna shoot spider web into it?
I guess he just
No.
got his abilities.
Yeah.
By the
Yeah,
way, are
he
you
just
still a
did them, so-
spider?
I'm still a spider. I'm a spider for an hour.
You open the door as a spider?
Oh.
Can you choose to stop being a spider, or are you just like a
I
spider
can choose
for
to
an
stop
hour?
being a spider whenever I
Okay.
like.
I feel like
Makes
we should
sense.
stay a spider in the meantime.
I'm gonna stay a
Yeah,
spider for a
yeah,
while.
so you don't have to like
Okay,
turn
keep your eye on
purple
my
to
shoulder,
get
right now.
bitter.
Until it is to my disadvantage to be a spider, I will stay a spider.
Fair. I
Wow.
also
You
I meant to
put you
note
on my
I
shoulder.
missed something at the bottom of the water supply.
Okay.
You can see that there are 6 small gems.
Oh shit.
6 small gems.
Okay, I
Sorry,
dive
what?
down in there.
There's not a dive. It's not super tall.
I pick it up.
Right.
I snatch them gems.
You pick up
Bard's
the
greed
gems
gets the best of it.
out of the thing, and as you take the gems out of the thing, you hear kind of like a kind of sound come from basically
a
the side
hiss?
of there, a hiss, and 2 creatures shoot out of the water supply.
What kind of
Um,
creatures?
You'll
Shit.
see.
Borealis, you need to learn patience.
Right. Well,
So-
my criminal background makes me. If I see gems, I just gotta grab them real quick.
You see.
Yeah, we'll
So
talk.
they're
We'll
a little
talk
bit hard
later.
to sell, but you
Borealis.
see the more clear one on right there that pops out.
Ah,
Oh, can you
Yes.
lower it just a little smidge?
Oh sure. No. No. Cannot lower it any more smidges.
I see that. That looks like a creature I would not want to encounter.
And then you also see another one that looks like this. The blue one.
Oh god.
Is that elementals or that? Is that what
They
we're
are
dealing with?
mephits.
they're yeah.
Man.
Yep. And roll initiative. It's time to rumble.
Oh, we fighting?
They're trying to fight you.
All right. Sorry, I was a little distracted because I think this dice has disappeared.
20.
Rip.
Hold on as I reset up initiative. This could.
Perfectly fine.
All
And,
right.
Jake, don't forget during this fight, you got your inspiration.
He doesn't have inspiration. What do you mean?
I don't have inspiration.
Yeah, I inspired him.
Oh, you did bardic
Yeah.
things.
Bardic
Oh, I must have
yeah.
missed it. My bad.
No,
I thought it was
back
the
when he
inspiration.
broke that skeleton's skull.
Okay.
Oh.
There's 16 for
okay,
initiative.
I got
I got a 12.
a 1.
Oh my
Sad.
gosh. Shump.
I
Sad.
avoid those bats every time.
Shump, we
Yeah,
have to
you
train. Shump, we have to train your reactions. Your reaction time
I'm
is
sorry,
a bit
man.
lacking here.
I'm not used to this. I'm a noble man.
It's okay. We'll talk later.
Team.
Now's
I
the
got a
time for the fight.
17.
Okay. Ice Smith.
Come on. And then just-
Okay. Now let me roll initiative for the two methods.
Wait, I'm sorry. Ice and what's the other one?
Steam.
Steam.
Steam and ice methods.
Steam and ice methods. Okay, that sounds crazy.
4 and 11. Okay.
Method.
All right. Let me grab this. So. The
This
And
dice
then-
has just disappeared. I don't know where this went.
Is it a D4?
Yes.
all right.
You're gonna step on
Borealis,
it and it's gonna
what was
hurt.
your
I
initiative?
know.
I got a nat 20.
Okay,
plus-
so
I'm really trying to find it. My cat knocks
Alright.
it off my desk.
Halthor?
Non-nat 20.
Just straight up 20. All right. Jaxul?
12.
12. Pine Thistle?
17.
17. Shump? You said a 1.
Non-nat 1.
Non-nat 1. And
You have a -1.
0.
Yeah.
0 yet?
16.
16. Right on. Okay, so
Alright, just tell me when you need me, yo.
I don't know if you'll even get combat here.
Cool.
I mean, I'm a spider right now.
Seriously. trying to
Oh,
find this
that's
dice.
true.
All right.
That's
A couple
true.
things I can do as a spider, but
I mean, you could.
I mean, you should just run,
I don't know.
honestly.
You
Like,
could put
they
some
could, like,
webs.
freeze you.
You could maybe like pull some webs across the room and
also
be
as a
obnoxious.
spider, I have a +4 to stealth. So can I just like try to not get into combat with them?
Oh, yeah. You could roll stealth.
Ooh.
I mean, I feel like they would probably be attacking, not a
Sneaky.
spider, you know? Like, if
That's
there's
true.
like
I don't
5
think
people,
they would.
8,
Yeah, I don't think they would notice him.
Oh, Jeremy, yeah, I told you I picked you up and put you on my shoulder, so you're hanging out there, buddy.
I'm vibing up there. All right.
Wait, what did you roll? What did you roll for
I
stealth?
got an 8
Feel
for
free to
stealth.
jump off.
Okay, so
the
you're
skill.
in combat.
Yeah.
But
they noticed it then to move to attack the spider.
I don't,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, shit.
Well, you know, it'd be unfortunate if you had a majorly like defensive debuff when you're a spider.
I mean, I feel like
Wow, what a coincidence.
Oh, do you
Alright.
now?
Borealis,
I'll be back.
you can
I have
see.
a minus. I have 2 less armor class.
All right, so this is our combat. Steam and ice method shoot out of the thing, and we are on Borealis.
Well,
I guess
All right. Well, okay. So, I feel like,
you are up in the grill, by the way.
yeah. So my
No.
reaction would probably just be I'd grab my sword as fast as I can and kind of just hold it out in front of me, hoping they dive into it, kind of
Okay.
poking it at them a little bit.
Sounds good. Roll to attack. Which one are you attacking?
The one on the left.
Okay, the
Is
steam
that
rifle.
steam? Yes. My roll is 14.
That's a hit.
Ooh, nice. And then damage, I'm
Wait.
doing
sorry, which one is
5.
being hit?
Steam.
5 damage on the steam imp.
All right, yeah, you whack him, but he's fine. You know, he's doing all right still.
And then can I take? Also, can I back up?
They would get an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay,
They would
I
get a
don't
free
do
hit.
that then.
Yep. All right. Halthor.
Roll right. Do they look corporeal enough to be hurt by arrows?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll take a shot at ice.
At ice. Okay, sounds good.
Crit fail.
Ooh.
All right. Well, you missed. I'm not gonna. There's no super punishment. We're using your magic arrow.
No.
Okay.
I'll
then you're
announce
chilling.
if I'm using it.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you missed. You missed
It's
bad.
like that arrow just like goes
what?
through the spider on my shoulder.
No,
Oh,
you do
no.
not savagely
I
murder.
lose an leg.
Syrian there. So yeah, let me. There you go.
You lose
Syrian.
one of 8 legs, and when you
Oh.
transform back, what happened?
Are you on the shoulder, Syrian? Is that? Is
Yeah,
that
yeah, I'll
okay.
say I'm on the shoulder.
Okay. All right, Pine Thistle. We're looking at you.
I'm
All
on the
right.
back of the shoulder.
I don't want to get close, so I'm gonna try and hit with Ray of Frost.
Which
I
one?
believe. I want to hit the smoke one. I feel
Okay.
like it wouldn't do a lot to the ice one.
Yeah, I was worried.
Yeah.
Okay. I just need to double check. I think it's a ranged spell attack, but
Okay.
I need to double check.
No worries.
So I have a question real quick.
What's up?
So while I'm in my shape, I cannot cast spells, but can I cast cantrips, or those the
Those
same
are
thing?
spells.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
But you can also unwild shape at any point.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like I would say, like at the beginning of combat, if you wanted to unwild shape, I would give you that chance. As a heads up.
Okay.
I got a nat one.
Thick, you missed 2.
Dope.
We're not gonna be super punishing here. All right, we're at Zirian.
Yeah. What do I want to do?
Where the fuck is this dice?
Ruperino, dude.
A flashlight might help because they're usually kind of shiny.
I'm using one.
Rip.
Wait, maybe I turn off the light. That's a good idea. Only flashlight.
I kind of want to stay as a spider, but I can't do anything.
That's the hard part. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can even like spurt some web in his eye.
I can bite him and do 1 damage.
Okay,
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still something.
Yeah. Spider was the only thing that I could turn into that was tiny that would fit under the door.
Of course.
Gotcha.
Its challenge rating is 0.
You can climb up to the ceiling and be safe though.
The only thing that I can do
Yeah.
is use lightning breath.
But you can
As
use
a
lightning
spider?
breath
I
as a
can
spider.
use lightning breath
Yes,
as
you
a
can.
spider.
That is a real thing.
I can do that.
I
I
vote
don't
for
know.
that.
I don't know
works.
if I want to use lightning breath though.
Okay.
Like,
That's
these
true.
2 guys, I kind of want to use it when we're in bigger
Later.
combat.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, because I doubt we'll have a long rest or a short rest.
We can elect to have one though at some point.
We could vibe with what's his name?
Meepo.
We could vibe with Meepo afterwards.
Yeah.
He's been there for weeks, so it must not be too bad in here. Yeah, at least.
Good
We
point.
could do that.
I don't think it's worth it.
I vote to take a rest at some point. I would like to regain my key.
Whose turn is it?
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
Sure.
I'm gonna do lightning breath.
All right. I assume you're not going to do it through Borealis.
Yeah.
How do you want to? Are you going to try to
I'll
angle
climb
it?
I'll climb to the
Shoulder
top of the
shoot.
shoulder. It's I mean, as long as
Lightning
they're
shoots out
5
of my
feet next to
shoulder.
each other,
Yes,
within
you
5
would be
feet
able
of
to
each
hit
other,
both.
I can hit both of them.
Okay.
So
So remind me how that works again.
it is see, I think it's a Constitution saving throw. Proficiency save.
And lightning damage, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
1 sec. So 8 plus proficiency.
Dice is just gone.
Sucks. That's weird though.
No, it's not. This is very messy.
No.
Wait. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this up.
Lady, how much is it to make 1 dice?
Rip.
It is a deck save.
Dex save,
Joe,
okay.
Joe, you'll find it.
I don't know.
Just don't
14
feed
on
Jinx until she
the-
retrieves it.
Deck
14.
save.
No,
And
that's how.
Natural 20 on
survive
the
it.
ice.
wait. So what were they?
14 and 20.
14, 20. Proficiency save. So 8 Constitution. Constitution's 10. So you said 14 and 20.
Correct.
So the save is 14. To be
Okay, so you hit one of them.
okay. And so the
is
other
that
one
right?
just takes half.
Yeah, the other takes half. I think it's the same as armor class for a save. Or do they save on a tie? Laney, do you remember?
Hmm?
Do you save on ties?
I think attacker always win on a tie.
I think you're right. Okay. I trust you. All right, so yeah, so one takes full, one
Oh.
takes half. So Steam will take full, ice will take half.
Okay. So that's
This is annoying the hell.
7 damage.
Youch.
Damn.
Yep, dude.
Right. So they take some damn.
A friggin' powerful spider.
So lightning shoots out of there and does a solid hit to that steam method. But the ice method's pretty well to dodge. And Jack Zool, we're looking at you.
Well,
It takes half.
I'm sorry, Jeremy. Or Syria?
The steam one takes half, right?
Steam took full, ice took half.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, got it.
So I'm looking around and I see the lightning strike, lightning breath fly off of Borealis's shoulder from some source I cannot see. But I'm like, oh wait, that's our friend Zirian. And then I'm like, ooh, this is exciting. And I take out my drums and I hit them a couple times, which excites me.
Just hyping.
Possibly adding some damage to my next strike. Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah,
No.
I figured not, but I had to try. So, considering that my physical palm strikes, I don't think they'd be effective against something made of steam, I decide to attack the ice
Alright.
enemy.
You are up at the ice.
I currently, reminder, I have 1 key point left at this
Yep.
level. I think I only have 2, I think, at the start.
Yes, you only have 2.
So I have 1 left. I will elect to use it as well. Actually, do you know what does a dodge action do?
It means if they were to attack you on the next one, they'd have disadvantage on their attack.
Got you.
Or you'd have advantage on your save or whatever.
Actually, I'm gonna attack normally.
Okay.
So, whoops. 16.
16 to hit. That hits.
Yes. And 4.
4. And similarly to the skeletons, you feel that your 4 did even more.
Ooh.
And you feel like it did double damage. I don't know everything.
Crackling ice sound.
Yeah, no, you
from my
crack the ice of its body, which is kind of brutal.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, but you did some damage.
Solid. And then I use 1 key to disengage.
Oh, you're disengaging. Okay, so you can disengage, and then you're. How far do you want to move away?
You can move me back towards where Halthor's standing.
Okay. And with that, it is Steam Mephit's turn, and it's going to attack Borealis with its claws.
Oh, fun.
Oops. Roll down.
My AC
19,
is 13.
19
Oh,
hits
okay.
you. And it does. Nope, wrong dice. 6 damage.
I'm writing this D4 off.
Ripperino.
I'm using D8 over 2 now.
I think I took out half my hit points.
Yeah, he hurt.
Damn.
All right, yeah. So that's Steam Mephit. The Ice Mephit is actually going to try to chase down Jaxul, who ran away. So both Zirian and Borealis are going to get an attack of opportunity as he leads combat.
So that's just
as a bite. You can bite him.
Let's go.
Yeah, you can bite him.
So wait, so bite counts as an action. So
this is a reaction. Attack of opportunity is a special reaction. So both of you get to make an attack against him as it moves towards Jaxul.
An attack.
Just an attack.
Okay. Cool. Just wanted to know.
So it's roll to see if we attack versus AC, and then
Yep,
roll for
exactly.
damage. Okay.
Yep.
So
I got 7 plus 3, so 10.
That misses the X method, yeah. And then
So
Zirian.
wait, so it's plus what for?
I have no idea for a spider. It'd be strength, I guess.
So for an attack opportunity.
Do you really get a plus as a spider?
I don't. It has stats. It has a stat block.
It has stats, yeah.
Yeah, I would say you add your strength modifier to your attack, or let's say Dex. Dex makes more sense.
I like that better. I like that a lot better. I have 2 strength and 14 dex.
I forgot you have 2 strength.
So that's 18.
Real nice.
You successfully deal 1 damage to this ice method as it runs by.
Okay, wait. Okay, so the bite.
Dang.
So it's a melee weapon attack. It says okay,
Spider
so
bite.
plus 4 to hit, reaches 5 feet, 1 creature hit, 1 piercing damage, and a target must succeed a DC 9 Constitution saving throw or take 2 poison damage.
The ice method is immune to poison damage.
Fuck.
Makes
Okay,
sense.
so it's just 1 damage then.
One
I guess
damage.
that makes sense.
That does
Yeah.
make sense, yeah.
All right, but he is now at Jack Zool and shing, attacking with the claws as well.
Oh no.
20 to hit, but not natural.
Well,
20 to hit. Damn.
Jesus, nobody's got an armor class above 20.
nope.
I'm
And
pretty
then
close.
let's see.
Can I turn into a turtle?
What do you got?
It is going to do 5 damage to you.
Ouch.
Jack Zool with its claws.
I'm in pain.
Indeed.
I reel and try to do my best to calm myself.
All right, it's Shump's turn.
Let's go.
We made it to
Finally!
We made it to
I'm
Shump.
the ice whatever guy, and
I-
I hit him with my axe. I
All
have
right.
an axe and a shield in one, so it's a one-handed axe.
All right, hit him.
Okay.
Let the people know.
This is a.
Nah, Joey, you should shield bash.
I don't know if that's anything.
I don't think it is. So
Dang.
that is 14.
14 hits.
Okay. So how I roll? I roll d8 plus 3. I do still have a d8. That is good.
Good.
9 damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
As you bring down the hammer, or the axe in this case, the ice method, you chop into its neck and it crack, 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 shatters and dies.
Yeah.
You just needed some shump, baby.
Let's go, Shump.
Let's go shump.
Shoppy, shop.
Unfortunately, when it dies, as it shatters down, the ice molecule or the ice particles go boom and explode.
Oh, so there's like
Naked.
like icicles flying everywhere.
Yeah, Jack Zool and Shump make a dexterity save.
Oh no.
Last stand.
Next save. Well,
Next
I have a shield. I have a
save.
shield. Does that help me at all?
No.
Oh.
All right.
What is dexterity saving throw? How does that work?
It should be at the top of your top left of your
Like,
sheet.
what do I
Roll
roll here?
D20.
Yeah.
Roll a d20.
2.
Nice.
Oh no! Jesus.
Nice.
I got a 3.
right. All right.
Oh.
You both take 4 damage.
Oh, that's not that bad.
How am I alive?
How much health do you have?
Actually, I don't even know
It's
if
like
I am
8?
alive.
All right. You took 5 and 4.
Took 9.
Holy
I think I'm
shit.
dead.
No.
Wait, really?
Wait,
Yeah.
you're
You
not
got,
dead.
you got hit points when you leveled up, right?
Yeah, you should have leveled up and got hit points.
Well, how
There's
many?
no way you have less than 9.
Yeah, there's no. I would be shocked.
I
mean, I
have
started
like
out really
15
low.
as of.
You should have had 8 plus const as you're starting,
Yeah, that's only 8 for me.
and then you should have gotten plus your hit dice.
What do you got?
So another, if you
Plus
either
Constitution. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you have to have at least 9, if
yeah,
not.
your lowest.
More.
Oh, you couldn't even have 9 because you reroll ones. So
That's
roll your d8 really quick and add that to your health. You missed that as part of your level up.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty important.
Got
Yeah.
an 8.
Oh,
There
you
go.
lucky
That's
dog.
sick.
You just
All right, so
Bro,
then
you're
you
fine.
have 15 total hit points or 16 total hit
Yeah.
points,
Oh,
and then you
Bro,
have
oh
you've
my
taken
God.
9.
I'm chilling. Not
All
really,
right.
You
but
look.
I'm in
Nice.
pain.
Okay,
I'm
I
in
was like,
pain.
there's no way that kills you.
Yeah.
Yes. Whoa.
Clearly, I forgot something. Yes.
All right, we're back to Borealis.
Okay.
Okay. I'm still next to this steam
Indeed.
thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna swing at it, I suppose.
All right, give it a swing.
Alright.
I'm gonna find this D4. I swear.
Oh, nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that hits for sure. Now roll damage, and roll the damage
Okay.
dice twice.
Damage twice.
Mhm.
Oh, I got a 1 and a 10, so the best of both worlds.
You're living in the best of both worlds. So what's the total damage?
11.
Boom. Goodbye, steam method.
Yeah.
Again,
Thanks.
as it fizzles away, it goes and explodes on death. Zirion and Borealis makes a dexterity saving throw.
Oof.
Oh, shit. Nat 20 again.
Hey, let's go.
So,
Jesus.
Jesus
Google's
Christ.
is Google's die rigged?
so you spider dex, right?
There you go. Use better dex.
So 17.
Okay. You both take 2 damage
Okay, so I have a
as
question.
you narrowly avoid some of the damage, but you're not able to avoid it all, even with a nat 20.
I'm down to 4. I gotta
Ooh.
cure my wounds in between this.
All right, but that means
So-
everything's dead.
Let's go.
Well, nice
Alright.
one.
Nice job.
Jake's
I take my goddamn gems.
Borealis
Um,
with the major luck on the rolls.
Yeah. All right. So
Okay.
yeah, you killed the
Ben.
thing. What's up?
So on the spider thing, that's what it has for hit dice. So I've one hit, but it says 1d4 minus 2. So
Oh no.
no, well, so what happens if it goes down to 0? I just turn back. So
Oh,
I roll
okay,
a
okay.
1d4
You
and then
will turn
minus
back.
1 to it.
You can
But-
roll the 1d4 if you want.
Okay, I did that before. Yeah, 3. So I have 2 health. So it took me down to 0, and so I shift back
Okay.
and have full health.
Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot druids have so much health because you get the health of your wild shape.
Yeah, you get the health of your wild shape. If it goes
Yeah.
past your wild shape, then it chunks your normal health. But
Oh, interesting.
it did exactly my spider's
That's
health.
So
cool.
OP as
Nice.
fuck. What?
All right,
perfect,
so you successfully defeated that. Borealis looks down in their hand and notices 6 sapphires in it.
Nice.
I would also just like to note that I was a spider on Borealis' shoulder, and now I'm a
Yeah.
6'5"
give you-
dragonkin.
Yeah,
On
with that
Borealis'
language,
on my
shoulder?
shoulder.
yeah, there's a dragonkin sitting on my shoulder, and I toss him 2 sapphires.
Wouldn't you be like crushed? These are like the heaviest guy here.
Yeah,
How
he's
much do you weigh?
a big lad.
I
Should
don't
I
know.
do a strength check?
Oh god.
Do
How
it.
heavy are you?
I don't know. I never did weight because I wasn't sure how dense like a dragonkin is.
All right, we're gonna say you're like 200 pounds at least.
Should I just do like 2 D100
Rush.
rolls?
100.
For my strength.
All right,
Two
you're able
D100s?
to him off of you without throwing out your back.
Ugh.
All right, so yeah, you did the thing. You killed the Mephits, and Borealis is holding 6 sapphires.
Okay, I guess I suppose we should each get one, huh?
Yep.
Yeah,
everyone-
otherwise next time methods pop out, it's you're on your own.
Ruby.
I hand out the sapphires.
All right, so everyone gets a sapphire. Just as a note, it is worth 25 gold pieces.
Nice.
Unless we haggle.
Yeah, either your choice. You can either keep the sapphire and try to haggle with it later, or you can just mark 25 gold if you would find that easier.
Can I just keep the sapphire because it looks cool?
Sure.
Okay.
Go for it. Alright. So
All right. So yeah, you have defeated the Mephits. Meepo is impressed and worried about his water
No.
supply. Now that demons just jumped out of it.
I'm going to just spam cast prestidigitation to clean up the water supply. So it cleans up a cubic foot of objects. So I just spam it on this water supply.
Yeah, it looks great. It actually looks better than when you got here.
Oh, I take a sip.
Nice.
Somehow one of the dings came out of it, and no one's really quite sure on that one.
We just don't know.
But yeah, so yeah, you can either go back to Meepo's room, or you can
I
go
would like-
up, or we can say it is about 10, a reasonable stopping point if people need to stop.
Yeah, I need to go to bed.
I think we asked Meepo if we could chill in his room and talk with him a little bit, precisely 1 hour of length.
a short
You would like an exact short rest amount of
I would
waiting
like-
and talking with Meepo?
I would actually
Exactly.
vote for a longer rest.
Yeah, let's take a
How
long
long
rest.
is
I
the
gotta
long
heal, bro.
rest?
A long rest is a full night's sleep.
You have to go to
It's-
sleep for 8 hours. Unless you're an elf, then it's 4
8
hours.
I
Oh,
feel
Yeah, I don't know
I don't know
if
if we should-
necessarily meant to
4 hour
sleep sleeping
break.
for 8 hours in a dungeon room,
4
but I'd
hour
be happy
break.
to hang out for about an hour.
uh-huh.
I'll hang out with Meepo for an hour for sure.
Yeah, Meepo's like,
Um,
we can hang out for a little bit, but I think we should talk to Yisrael.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
We'll
gonna
get there.
bounce.
We'll get there.
Catch you guys next week.
See you, Nate.
Night, mate.
Peace, Nate.
Good
Good
night.
night.
So yeah, if you want to take a short rest, you can.
2 spell slots recharge for a short rest.
Neither
long rest.
key points or spell slots, unless you're a
That's what I'm
wizard.
saying, like,
Wizard
can we
can-
add
Yeah, I
3
get
hours and then I can
one
get all my
back.
shit back?
No,
For me, I don't.
Meepo's. I'm gonna tell you, Meepo is gonna be pushing you along. He doesn't want you to stay in his room
Fine.
for so long.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to use Cure Wounds on myself then, real quick.
Well, we'll hit. So the way a short rest works, which is what you're going to get, is you have 2 hit dice until your next long rest. You may roll that hit dice to regain that many hit points
Only during the short rest?
during the short rest.
Yes, during your short rest, you may do that.
Imagine not having
Wait,
full
we may
health.
roll. We may roll what?
2 of your hit dice.
So
So what's
you're-
your
you're-
what's your hit dice?
You should have 2 hit dice. This
So
thing
8.
down here.
8.
Okay, so I got 5 health back.
So
Okay.
roll, yeah, so roll 2d8, Jake.
And you get that much health back.
Oh, I'm
Alright.
I'm
chilling.
at
I got
low, so I'm ready
6
to
and
rock
3.
roll, but-
Nice.
I'm back at 9.
That's a 10.
I'm
That's
full
a 10.
health.
Oh,
Lucky
I
you.
rolled like a 0 and a 1.
Yeah, that's 11.
Okay, I'm full. I
Nice.
was like, what the heck? Why did I get this
Um,
much?
I'm back
Those
to
of you
full as
that
well.
rolled hit dice, you will, if we take another short rest before a long rest, you will not have those hit dice available.
Oh, well, I wish I would have known that.
Interesting.
You can roll it back. You can roll it
You
back.
can
Or just
unload
learn.
one if it-
Yeah, you can. You
I don't
can.
think- I don't know.
I also
Like you can also only roll one of them and save one. However you want to shake it.
I don't know. I don't think meditating's an actual mechanic, but I'll meditate
Yeah.
for half of our hour so I get my
Ooh.
key back.
Can you meditate to get key back?
Yep.
I don't. I think it has a specific thing for key. Let me double check.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember how it works. I played a monk. I should know. I think you have to. Pretty much, I'm remembering you have to long rest to get your key
I
back.
think you can short rest.
I'm trying to check. You might be right. Yeah, finish short or long rest. You got
I
it.
mean, also if you want,
Yeah.
I was thinking about this. Maybe for short I only get 1 back, and then long I get 2 back. But it'd just be a balancing thing.
No, it's as we'll play it as the book says. You get all your
Okay.
key back. I remember that
Awesome.
incorrectly.
Awesome.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm just kind of vibing in the corner,
Nice.
sitting on my crisscross applesauce.
All right, so we made minor progress today. We did
Yeah,
it. We made some minor progress.
We had 2 battles, right?
We went
2
how
battles.
many rooms did we make?
2 battles.
1, 2,
I
3,
would-
4, 5. That is a tenth of the way. As a hint of how many rooms there are.
Wait, so
So before
A one shot?
It's
I have a
not.
question.
It's a one
2 in
adventure.
and we're 10th of the way through the Citadel.
It's a short adventure.
It's a short adventure. Yeah, it was. That's what it actually is.
I'm happy with that though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
get that.
Oh shoot! Sorry, Nick messaged.
Yeah.
me. Message
After a
me.
one shot, I would have just said, let's just dive in. So this is
Yeah.
good.
Jeremy had a question. Zirian.
Yeah, I have a question. Can I? So I need to do a short rest or a long rest to regain beast shape charges, right? I get 2.
Sure.
Can I regain a charge while I'm in that shape? Like if I at the
You
beginning
rest?
of a short rest, I cast a shape. By the
Mhm.
end, can I have both my charges back?
Why does
But,
it?
but by
You
the
can't
end,
do anything during a short rest, so I don't know what the advantage.
I'm
would be.
just wondering if I can turn into a cat and sit on Meepo's lap for that
Sure.
short
You-
rest.
Aw.
I'll allow
Oh my
that
gosh.
because
I'll
there's
do
no
that.
mechanical advantage.
Fucking
Yep, I'll do that.
Let's
You
Meepo-
go.
fucking
Meepo's happy.
nerd, dude.
He was having the time of his life.
Yeah, honestly, Meepo's fucking getting some luxury,
He
luxury,
got some
bro.
water. He got his water and water cleaned out. You know, he's
Yeah,
got a
he's
cat.
got like, yeah, exactly.
This guy's loving it.
All right. But yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just kidding. You're 11% of the way.
Wow.
Well, that's a little better than 10%.
Oh no,
right?
and this room, 7 rooms.
Yeah, let's go.
However, 2 of those rooms were extremely optional,
so
both of which had combat.
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
I feel like
I mean, whatever. Yeah, you got to do some
Mhm.
combat, and they weren't like particularly long combats. Was this better or worse than the other method? Quick question for the room.
What do you mean? Oh,
This,
I like this.
I like it a lot.
better.
Because,
Okay.
like, before, I didn't have a good indication of what the map layout was like until you like showed essentially this as you
Yeah.
had drawn it.
Okay.
Yeah, I like this.
Okay.
I like this.
So I did.
I just wanted to check because like I was making sure it's not slowing things down too much.
Nah.
I might get rid of this bit.
Which
and
bit?
just-
We can't see your
the-
cursor. We
What
can't
was
see
that
your
on
cursor.
your 22, yeah?
Turn order. Is the turn order helpful to you guys?
Yeah, I like seeing
I
it.
like it
'cause I did
too.
that.
Just
Okay,
one
then we'll keep it.
I
We'll
mean, it
keep
might
it.
be if you want to simplify it though, you could like use just initials or something. I don't know.
What I
Yeah.
am gonna do, I think I'm gonna get rid of this freaking thing and change some colors. Because I kept just dragging
Make
this.
the names
Yeah,
white and it'd be
exactly.
fine.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. That's the plan.
I like the order, but I feel like for bigger combat, with the amount of things you had to add, that might get confusing. So
It did
maybe
take a while too,
we
yeah.
could just, I mean, like, you could do our names, but then for enemy names, just leave them blank. You just know that's an enemy's turn.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
That's fine.
because we don't need
One-
to know.
You can label them like if it's a skeleton, it could be S1.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Like I was like Steam method.
Right, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. I just wanted to check in with that to see how people felt on it.
Yeah, I like it though.
Because I'm going to be mostly experimenting a lot of these.
Like,
Now I need to save our progress.
Oh yeah.
Wait, so how many pages of progress do we make this time?
Pages of progress. That is more significant.
Yeah.
You.
We made it into the thing.
Because I feel like we did a lot more. We were more efficient in
pages
general
of
this time.
Citadel looks
Oh
like.
yeah, you definitely
We
were
were
more
much
efficient.
more efficient in terms of like progressing through a directed story.
So
Oh yeah, we got
previously,
to a Citadel.
we started here, right? We were